Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
The JewelleryMaker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our JewelleryMaker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people. Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with JewelleryMaker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Hello! Welcome. Right, okay, we're going to get straight into it. There's no, we'll do all of that later. We're having a flash clearance. Listen, it's just the product. So don't let that word lead you into any other, there'll be no other kind of flashing. Maybe a bit of knee, I haven't got bare legs this evening, sorry, I have been on the sister channel this morning, that's why. I don't know where I'm coming or going, been or gone, don't know which day of the week it is. Right, flash clearance, I have got stacks and stacks of things, and that's only half of them. And we are going to get through all of them in this hour. De Bruges is with me, everyone, as well. Yes, say hello, everyone. It's De Bruges. Hi! Right, I'll see you in about 3/4 of an hour.
Yeah, see you in a minute.
Honestly, right, okay. We have got lots going on. Let's start with these. Flash clearance for the whole of this hour and for the whole of the 8 o'clock hour as well. So it's going to be pretty hardcore, let me tell you. These are lovely. They feel like ancient coins. They are silver-plated, brass-hammered circle blanks. Now, you are getting 10 of them, which is really good. So they are blank on one side, and they've got this wonderful texture on the other. Now, for everything I'm going to show you tonight, there will be 2 prices. What they were and what they are today in our flash clearance. As simple as that. So these should be $10.95, just over £1 each. Goodbye $10.95. It is number 1. Keep count, someone. Number 1 in the flash clearance this hour is going to hello $5.95, and that's what I mean by flash. Oh no, let's not go there. Although, De Bruges, you'd recognise that, wouldn't you?
I recognise that,
I was just telling De Bruges about Blue Pearl, Naked in the Rain, and I was singing it. She's not heard of the song or the group either. Rubbish. $5.95. She knows lots of Elton John, though, thanks to me now. That's it. That's it. That's number 1.
Don't make me talk.
Oh, sorry. That's lovely, that, isn't it? That's like winning a prize. That's like winning the jackpot on one of those machines, isn't it? Not that you should ever play that kind of thing. I would never encourage that. Anyway, next. Gold-coloured version of that. Ooh, look at that. We're going straight down on these. Again, I guess they should be $10.95, but no. It's flash clearance time, and this is number 2 flash clearance. $5.95. There you go. Ta-da! £5.95. You're getting 10 of these. These are big. These could be for earrings. These could be for pendants. These could be in the middle of a bracelet. They would sound gorgeous. Actually, the whole sound of them together. I've only got 3. That's not enough. You need to get a few more than 3. Listen. Oh, it sounds like money, 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 money. That's what it sounds like. Gorgeous, isn't it? Really nice sound. £5.95. Sorry if you just had to turn your TV down. I moved that nice and close to my mic. There you go. That's number 2. Done and dusted. Well done. Congratulations. Add to basket is what I would say. And then check. Oh, don't be asking me to nag. I've had to spend all morning nagging about baskets on the sewing quarter. I'm not doing it tonight as well. I know you will check out your baskets though. Same thing, rose gold colour this time. Same price tag should be, I would imagine. 10, 9, 8, 7, whatever it has been before. Today is flash clearance. So again, you get 10 of these. Imagine getting 10 of the rose gold, 10 of the yellow gold, and 10 of the silver coloured ones as well, and then mixing and matching those in a lovely kind of earring affair. I think that would be beautiful. Or one of those lovely necklaces where you're draping them from chains and then going alternate colours. Tricolor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I sound like I'm exercising. You know what I mean, though. And they just sound. They sound so beautiful. Look, I'm shaking them like those coffee beans that they used to in the adverts back in the day. Remember, you get 10 of these, and they are a nice big size as well. Be great for an earring, be great for a pendant, and they're really nice and shiny as well. You could shibori round those as well, and I think that would be really glamorous. Right, that's number 3, done and dusted. Number 4, lava kite, my friends, in clearance. Oh yeah, flash clearance, anything could pop up, let me tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lava kite. Hang on. Skulls. Skulls, yes, I tell you. That's pretty good. That's got De Bruges' interest.
I like lava kite.
Beautiful. It's lovely, isn't it? Matches so well with other gemstones as well. Let me show you one of the friendly skull faces as well, because they're very friendly. Well, not friendly, you know what I mean. You wouldn't take them out to dinner, but you know what I mean. They don't look scary, or they don't look cartoon-like. Do you know what I mean?
No, they don't.
Some skulls that you see, you think, I see what you've tried to do there, but it's not really worked. Should be £24.95. Remember, you're getting, did I say 15 of them? 15 of them, £24.95. It's a clearance! I'm going to apologise for shouting right now in this hour, because I'm going to do it quite a lot. I apologise now. So if you want a quiet hour, I'd tune back in at 7 o'clock, because this is all about flash clearance. I'm excited for you. From 25, near on, all but, what, 5p, from £25 to 15, on the nose. And still only 1p&p to check out all day long. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, now I'm going to try and get ahead of myself now, but there's nothing in number 5. Oh, that'd be number 6 then, will it? Number 6 is all about Amazonite coming up next for you, which is amazing. In fact, I'll get the next few ready, and then I'll get all my ducks in a row, so to speak. No, I won't get confused, Tom. You know me. Yeah, I probably will. You're quite right. Anyway, that goes back in box 5, and here is box 7, because box 6 is a star buy a bit later. In fact, I've not shown you. Oh, you're right. That did go back in box 4. You're quite right. Not that we talk about boxes, Tom, on air. Honestly. Breaking your own rules. Oh, it's allowed for clearance, apparently. Amazonite right now. Big, faceted cubes this time. Oh, how universally gorgeous are they? Love the colour. And you may have Amazonite in cabs. You may have it in rounds. You may have it in other shapes. How about some beautiful cubes? Oh, now, where do I need to be on this doofer? Sales, JM sales. Hang on just a moment. JM iPad page. There you go. Is that the one? Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Did you set it right? Sorry, Kerry.
I logged it in and then I had to move the camera.
Oh, OK. She had to go off and move the camera after that. Right, here we go then. Straight the way down. £17.95. What did that go down from, Tom? Ooh, nice saving. Thank you, Kerry, for saving my life as well. So you're saving money, Kerry's saving my life. Justina's got this in a basket straight away. Well done. It is flash clearance time. This is your opportunity with strands that ordinarily you might look at and you think, oh, I like it, but not quite that much, not quite £25 worth. £17.95, you've now got the opportunity. Well done, Margaret in South Yorkshire as well. We've got bidders coming in through on the telephone lines as well. Coming up next, we have some banded agate faceted rounds for you, going to a clearance price. In fact, we're doing them right now. And then we have got those, are they called halo beads? Halo beads, well, I can't believe I know that. I've only seen them once before. We've got halo beads on their own coming up after this. So get ready, get ready, get ready. So this is number... Oh, we're getting through them, aren't we? We've lost count already. This is number 6. Banded agate this time, 85 carats. I can't do everything, Deb, can I?
You can't, no.
Can't do all the speaking and keep track at the same time, can I?
I'm amazed you're speaking as well.
I know, I know. My alarm went off at 4 o'clock this morning. Actually, no. It was meant to go off at 5, but I woke up at 4. Brain woke me up at 4.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine how pleased I was.
Yeah.
There you go, never mind. 2 in a day. I've taken my inspiration from producer Tom on the dirty double. Do you know what I mean? Always on the double, Tom, aren't you? 15 in a row, usually. 8.95. And I thought, well, if Tom can do it, and he's twice the size of me, I can do at least one day of doubles. You know what I mean? I mean, height-wise. Like I needed to specify. 8.95. Well, they could have thought I meant wide, Tom. So I just wanted to clarify. You know what I mean? 8.95. Right, ready to do halo beads?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Because Tom really wants to change the subject now. Let's do halo beads of 3 different gemstones. Yeah, you get one of each. Yum, yum, yum. You get one, which is moonstone, you get one, which is labradorite, and you get one, which is white quartz. Clear quartz. How sweet is that? You've got to have these. Gotta have them. That's where they should be. Oh my word. I think I have half an idea of where these are going. Oh, are you gonna pull one out of the bag? $24.95. Is this a flash clearance or is this a flash clearance, Tom? Halo beads. Are you ready? They're real gemstone halo beads as well. Loving that price. $19.95, and you're getting 3. And look at the quality of the gemstones that you've got here as well. They are top drawer. That labradorite is beautiful, isn't it? How superb will that be? Whatever is going through the centre of that, whether it's just simply threaded onto a chain and it's just showing itself to the cameras, I was going to say, because we're in the studio. Right, let's move on. Next up will be... Oh, Tom, you know what I just showed? Was it the right thing? Because there are 2 lots. Say again. Oh, I've got more later. Sorry, where are we going now? Thank you. Okay. This poor old brain, look, it's taken 10 minutes and it's finished me off, that's it. There you go, it is my age, Tom, you're right. Absolutely. Ever since I went the wrong side of 30, that's it, it's all started going downhill. I'm slowing down in a big way. Right, anyway, I can't slow down on your behalf because this is one of those magic connectors that you must have. Look at me twisting it around like there's no tomorrow. This is a bracelet connector, could be the end of a necklace if you wanted it to as well. They are delicious. I love them, and they're so, so popular. Are we doing these at the clearance? Ha, 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 ha. Where are they normally? Normally $19.95. Hello? Ooh. Hello? $12.95. Stash. Oh, as quickly as you can, please. $12.95. I'm going to do as many as I possibly can in this hour. I've got stacks and stacks, and if they're going out at clearance prices, listen, it's not my money I'm spending, it's theirs. So, you know what, let's get through as many as we can, which is amazing. I love it, because I'm here for you, just don't tell them that, because they'll stop paying me. Right, next up, labradorite. Luckily, Tom, you're nowhere near that decision, thankfully. Oh, thank heavens for that. Could you imagine? I'd walk out of here with a 10 pence piece if I was lucky, wouldn't I, Tom? That'd be my commission for the night.
Tom.
That's true, yeah, I'd be giving him a £5 on the way out. How about these then? Irregular plain drops of labradorite. We paint such a harsh picture, Tom, don't we, really? We paint him like the big bad wolf, and he's not. He's just a big furry puppy. £4.95. £4.95. Hello? £4.95. Not having a husky in the family. That good? Is that all right? Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, he's all right with that. Sheena, multi-buying, not at £4.95 though. You're multi-buying at £3.45. So, who else is coming in to join Sheena? Sheena, so I need a Sheena song. Sheena Easton.
Sheena Easton, yeah.
No, she didn't do 9 to 5, did she? No, that's Dolly, isn't it?
No, I think she did.
Did she? My baby takes the morning train. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the other 9 to 5, aren't I? Working 9 to 5. Oh, yes, what a way to make a living. What we're talking about after 7 o'clock, by the way, Brain has just engaged Deb.
Yes.
Deb and I were having a conversation you will never know about before we came into the studio, but what we want to hear from you after 7 o'clock is about unusual jobs you've had. No, not yet, but we'll do it a little bit later on after the clearance. People are multi-buying like crazy. Oh, Tom's got his head in his hands now. Say, must you have this conversation? Must you have this conversation? Well done, collector in Cornwall. Sheena, Margaret, Bernadette, Wendy, Joan in County Durham. Well done. What is that word? I think it would get you a good score in Scrabble. Astrophyllite. Astrophyllite. Cool. Is that the one? Astrophyllite. Bing! Yes, got that correct. 24 carats. Now this is plain. Oh, right. Okay. Plain mixed cabochon. Explain. Okay, we're clearing this out at £9.95. Tom has no explanation as to what those 3 words might mean. What it means here is great big oval. I don't know what plain mixed cabochon. Someone must have gone to the Pick and Mix.
I was going to say Pick and Mix.
They still do Pick and Mix, you know. I found the shop where they do Pick and Mix. I was in Northallerton. Oh, hi. I was in Northallerton the other day, in North Yorkshire, not far from where I live. And there's a Wilko shop. There are other shops available as well. And I wandered in because I was looking for something specifically, flypaper. And and they do Pick and Mix. Like Woolies used to do back in the day. Here's Karen in County Antrim. What about you, Karen? Who says, evening, Derek, Deb and crew. My goodness, Derek. Lol, I have a Japanese Akita. Oh, yeah, you want to look up a picture of a Japanese Akita, Tom? You could be one of those. You'd like that. No, they're lovely. Kimberly in Aberdeenshire says, great to see you back, Derek, and also Debs and the crew. By the way, I am asleep.
Me too.
If you ever wondered what life after death looked like, hello, welcome. I'm with you all the way through until 10. Well, unless Tom kicks me out before then. Right, I'm going to put that there. We're in a new box now. We have got some star buys coming up for you as well. I should show you those along the way. I will, because Tom's written a special sheet and everything, so I will make the effort. Iolite next, in a flash clearance. In a flash clearance. I know, it's not a gemstone that goes into clearance. It's not a gemstone that needs to go into clearance. Oh, no, I'm never going to drink this tea, am I? 40 carats of iolite. I begged Tom, floor manager, for this tea, so I'm drinking it. Down the hatch, there we go. Lovely. 40 carats. No, don't give me caffeine on this show. I'll never sleep tonight. And sleep is something I need tonight, let me tell you. Right, here we go. What was the should-be price? £7.95. £7.95? Ha! On the nose, £3. Sorry, I had a bit of a tic-tac-toe moment there. You know, like the people at the racing grounds, they do all of that.
Yeah.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I was doing there, but I just know nose. If you point to your nose, it's pretty, you know. You've got it right, haven't you, really? That's about all you can get wrong. I can't do 7 to 1 or anything, but on the nose, I can do that. That's it. That's what the airline stewards do, isn't it? Down the plane, if they want to signal to the other end of the cabin that they want a bacon sandwich, they'll do that, won't they?
Will
they? Yeah, they'll point to their nose. They've got the little, or chicken, it's like, they'll do a wing. No, I've never been cabin crew. I'm too short for cabin crew. Actually, I don't think I am, actually.
No, you'd be fine.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure if I fancy that. Tea, coffee, chicken or fish. Oh, I couldn't be doing with lots of moaning people.
No. And screaming children.
Oh, my coffee's too hot. Oh, well, never mind, love. Right, next. Sorry, I could say anything between now and 10. 14 next. Pearls for the girls. Dyed red freshwater pearl. Got no shame in me. I've done 5 hours of telly today. That's it. I've done my best work is out there already.
Oh no.
That's it. You've got what's left of me, Deb. I'm afraid. Sorry.
I'd have gone home if I'd known.
I know exactly. See, normally I didn't post until this afternoon that I was doing the show because I knew if Deb found out it was me, she'd cancel.
Yeah, I'd suddenly develop a nasty cough.
She cancels all the shifts. Remember that like 9 months that we had where we didn't have a show.
Don't be blaming me.
She kept cancelling them. No, I'm joking. We did there was one point where we nearly got a flat together at one point. We were doing that many shows, and then suddenly it was like,
who?
Baron, exactly. Deb? Oh, I vaguely remember her. £3.25. Against what, Tom? What should it be? £6.95. Oh, that's good. Nice little saving there. This is all about saving this out. This is all about shove it in your basket. Go for it. You know when you go to the supermarket, you've just gone for a loaf and you come out 30 quid lighter?
Yeah,
it's one of those.
Time.
Usually from the whoops bin. That's what I do. Follow that little man with his yellow stickers. You know what I mean? This is like that time of the day, isn't it, where you followed someone around, you know, M&S or Waitrose or one of those shops where normally you say, how much? And you follow the little man around who's got his yellow stickers out and you go, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that, thank you. Elbow everybody else out of the way.
They all do them at different times, though.
They do, yeah. Some start 1:30, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, next up. Oh, Esmeralda next. Hello. Look at this. Look at this. I've got the timings down to a T in my locals now, that's it.
Me too.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Got to be done, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's where you get all the good stuff. Well, and some of the ropey stuff, but, you know. You leave that for someone else.
There's usually strange pots of stuff that you never see on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then it's on the reduced section.
Things like tara masalata, whatever that may be. If you can't pronounce it, you can't eat it.
No.
Surely. Right. There's a good rule in life. Right, here we go. Emerald. 40 carats. £7.95. Hello, Anne. Evening, everyone. Oh, Anne, thank you for your lovely pictures. Anne sent me some lovely pictures of the sunset in John O'Groats the other night, so I've seen it. The sun does shine in John O'Groats, you know, every now and again, every third year. Evening, everyone. Such a good duet tonight. Looking forward to demos. Yes, it's going to be brilliant. We haven't even shown you the kits or anything yet, have we? Deb's still putting them together, if truth be told. Vicky says, who is in charge of the rota today? Derek, Tom and Deb. There may be trouble ahead. Oh, there will be. No more caffeine for Derek. He's more hyper than his shirt. I thought this shirt was quite avant-garde. I know you've seen it a couple of times because I wore it on the Paisley Bead show.
But it's got the same blue in as my top.
Exactly. We were coordinating.
You know, we thought it through.
Yeah, vaguely coordinated we are. Look, if I stand next to Deb, look, we're almost... Look, there you go.
Camouflage.
It's a dinner date waiting to happen, isn't it? Right. Right, where were we next? Yes, OK, JewelleryMaker, everyone. 16's empty. It is empty, Tom. What is it? Oh, this. Oh.
Ooh.
What, all of it? All of this? You sure? I think you mentioned Luna, though. Luna necklace. Right. It's a kit. 25 pieces in this kit. Let's get them all out.
I've not seen this before.
I've not seen this before either. Is this one of our kit in a bag kits that we did? Let's get rid of those for a second. So, let's see what's in this. I'll tell you. It's a metre of silver-plated copper Rollo chain. We're not doing Deb's kits here, are we? No. That's all right then. Right. Silver-plated copper lobster claw clasp. Copper round spacers. These, sorry. Spacers. No, 5. You only get 5 of them. Oh, this. Yeah, hello. Evening, Derek. Welcome to the show. Yeah, 5 of those. Plus your jump rings, plus 1 metre of 0.5mm gauge, silver-plated copper wire, plus 3, 4 black-coloured copper round beads. Oh, 4, yeah, there are 4. There you go. And they're 8mm round. That's a fab little kit. You could do quite a lot with that, couldn't you? Apologies, the view's not great, but I can't lift that up with it all falling off. So, oh, hello. £9.95. This is sometimes, you notice, actually, we'll do a little bit of on offer via Facebook, or we'll do a little bit of a, here's a kit to make X, and we'll show you the picture of the X on the web, and we'll give you a special offer to buy the kit to actually make that. We've got a couple going on at the moment. £9.95. £9.95. Grab it. Like what? Oh, I see. Right. Oh, sorry. I missed one of the words there. Okay. Right. I'm putting these all away now again, because Tom makes amazing tea, so I'm not going to make his job harder at all. It's amazing tea, Tom. You won't get any more tonight now you've said that. Honestly. There you go. No, I know there's no rush. I like to go at my pace, thanks. You're only just the producer, know your place. Right, what should we do next? 17. You know you're never in charge. I like to make you think you're in charge, Tom, but, you know, my friends at home know what's going on. Oh, it's another kit, isn't it? So it's chain. Oh, it's a birthstone kit, this one. So you get a chain, you get 2 jump rings and a clasp. Now, I've got to stop calling these lobster claw clasps, because a lobster is thinner at one end and fatter at the other end. These are called what did Kleshner call them the other day? Shank clasp, did she call them? I've always called them lobster claw clasp. Anyway, a lovely clasp. Anyway, 925 sterling silver, and the birthstone in here is moonstone.
Nice.
Moonstone, which is for the month of... any month you like, really. June officially, but listen, if you like it... I didn't know moonstone was a birthstone, actually. Is it? See, I'm a November baby. If it's not about November, we're not interested.
Topaz.
You know what Scorpios are like? Oh, we've got the choice of many dead. Anything we fancy. £9.95. So what was this originally? Right, double this price tag. Basically double this price, and that was the previous price tag. And is there a grammage? Cool. No grammage. Okay, so over the whole thing, there's over 5.5 grams of silver. Now, you know my rough yardstick on silver prices on telly. 2 grams for a tenner. 5.5 grams here for a tenner. There you go. And you could use all of those pieces individually, couldn't you?
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to put them together in a necklace.
No. That'd be a good price just for the chain alone, actually, I have to say, at the gauge of it. It's lovely. Lovely. I don't know what that word meant.
Woo.
Right, next up, number 18. Oh, something to make your own pendant. So you've got two fabulous mounts, which on first glance look lovely but empty. And that's why we provide you with 2 fabulous gemstones to mount within your mounts. Sorry, Adam, that was never going to make any sense, was it really? So sterling silver, 5.25 grams. Now, can you see if I just hold one there, you can see the prongs are already there. So all you have to do is prong set very, very gently. So you go in, the order you do it generally, and Deb will slap my legs if I'm wrong, is generally you'll go north, west, no, hang on, let's do this. Northwest, then southeast.
Well, if you put one at north, then it's north, south, east, west, and then you don't have to worry about all the individual increments in between.
but where the prongs are there, they're not. They're kind of they're in the corners. Look. But yeah, you're right. Oh, do you go top, bottom, left, right, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you can
ignore
turn it
everything.
round. You can turn it round. You don't have to when you're working with it.
Of course
just
you can.
Turn it round.
Of course you can, then north becomes south.
Yeah.
And two become one.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. £20.95. I have to say, those gemstones are completely and utterly beautiful and extremely eye clean. I mean, you can see the hair on my hand through the gemstone. That shows you how clean they are. They are beautiful. And look at these big mounts. Now, it doesn't need to be. You could do whatever you wanted with these. They could be a connector on a bracelet. They could be the start of an earring. They could be the end of an earring. They are stunning. Right, next up. Next up. Oh, right. Okay, now we have some ice resin bezels. Ice resin mixed metal bezels are unique and beautiful designs by Susan Lennart Casma. Featuring a closed back, they are ideal base to use with ice resin, iced enamel, shattered mica, glass glitter and opals. I don't want to read the last line, but I do feel compelled to. Adult use only.
Oh.
No, it says...
It's resin stuff.
It says adult use only. I'm just reading what it says look, adult use only. I'm just merely repeating what I'm seeing in front of me.
They put that on everything, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. They do. £4.95. These are nice as well, in so much as they've got that lovely vintage styling to them. And they're quite deep, actually, for bezels. Some are quite shallow. These are quite deep.
I've actually put cerulean or polymer clay around on the outer section so you can change it.
Lovely. Oh, look at the price tag. That's ridiculous. If you were picking up, and remember this is mixed metal, it's not a plastic, it's not made of resin itself, it's a mixed metal, which is great. So for the price tag to get two really, really nice, almost like vintage postage stamp kind of shapes, aren't they? Very cute. £3.55. Remember, this is all about clearance. This is all about clearance. Right, next up we have for you. Okay. It's... oh, are you looking for one?
When
I've
did
got
we
one
start
here.
doing these?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an ink pad, everyone. Pitch black pigment ink pad. Shall I?
Then I'll
Why
have to
not?
have it, won't I?
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm doing this for Deb. I'm not doing it for any other reason but for Deb. Oh, there you go. It's even got a little... So where it has been in storage and everything, to protect the ink and to keep it nice and moist, it's got that extra little... So you use that for your stamping pads and...
Yep. For your
all
stamping, you can use the polymer clay texture sheets with it as well. And you can stamp onto polymer clay, you can stamp onto leather, acrylics, all sorts.
Yeah.
Obviously paper and card.
Of course. Ooh, that's good. That's really, really good. £4.95. I mean, I'm sure you do a journey around the channels, as we all do. So you know kind of prices you can pay for ink pads, etc. But now we've made that price even better for you because it is, yes, £2.85. There you go. See, this we've now got one less as well because this one now belongs to Deb because I've ripped off all semblance of the item number, the wrapping, the packaging. I've not eaten it, but I've hidden it. £2.85. I didn't have many places to go there, did I? Please make sure you check out your baskets. This is all about clearance. Some amazing buys. Oh, no, that went that way. How did that happen? Right, let's do 21 next. Don't know how that happened. Anyway. Oh, how cute. These are sweet. Right. You get lots and lots and lots of these sterling silver bezel connectors.
Oh, these are nice.
Filled with white topaz. Do you know how these days, this should not be in clearance because white topaz sells for a lot more of a premium than it ever used to. I mean, 10 years ago, you could buy a white topaz almost like a 10 penny gemstone. What did I say then?
You nearly didn't say anything at all there.
I nearly said the name of a product, which has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Anyway, you get, how many of these bezels do you get? 10? You don't need to do this at clearance, Tom, at all. But there you go. Hey ho, you can make a whole bracelet out of that, couldn't you? Very, very simply, or the centerpiece for a neckline piece. And that white topaz, let me tell you, and I haven't got the greatest eyesight in the world, but do you know what? Never look into the lights, Derek. That's the thing to do in telly. That is very, very eye clean, I would say. Very, very eye clean. And you've got 10 of these, all bezeled in sterling silver. How cool is that? And you really cannot see on camera just how good these gemstones are. I promise you that. Get them home and see them.
If you've got some sterling silver chain, you can make them into really nice tassel earrings.
Oh, yeah, that would be amazing, actually. Because they're very reflective and they'll pick up colours around them as well, because that is pure, clear, white topaz. It's a ridiculous thing to do in clearance, if I may say so, but there you go. It's not my money we're spending, it's the company's. So there you go. Ha-ha! Hee-hee! Right, next up. Nothing in 21, so we'll go 22 instead. It's a flutterby. Oh, right, so this is a centerpiece because it's got two connector points. One that I'm holding with the tweezers and the one on the other side. You've got, oh, white topaz again. So you could buy the white topaz bezels. Oh, I've gone all Farmer Giles now, on you. You could buy the white topaz bezels, couldn't you? Connect them up and link them with a bit of chain mail, bit of chain, some jump rings, whatever you like, with those bezel connectors that we just had. And what an amazing buy that would be. Can I just show you the depth of this as well? Look at the thickness of it. There's a lot of silver in this. 3.3 grams. Okay, oh, that's where it should be. Well, butterflies are for flying, aren't they?
Going down.
So that should not be really at 19.95. It's a £10 note. What an amazing, if you think about the time of year, and I don't want to go there, but if you're thinking about the time of the year you might be making your makes for, even, not from, for, if you're thinking of, you know, gifts for any time of the year that might not be, you know, 1,000 million miles away, why not get the materials while we're in clearance? Oh, I'd love almost to split that in two as well, which I know would be wrong for the butterfly, but you know, it's kind of two individual elements on its own, isn't it?
It looks a bit like a face.
Oh, it does, a bit like Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
The Phantom of the Opera is here. Oh dear. That's not just my singing voice I'm oh dearing about. Okay, next up, I have no idea what this is going to be. These are, De Bruges will tell us what these are. Oh, Tom, that's evil. He's just said, no, don't help, don't help, don't help. These are...
Ooh, yummy.
Oh, they're good then. So in the whole year that I've been here, I've never seen them. They look like two drain pipes stuck together. They are, hang on, let me try and work it out from the name. Silver-plated copper double tube hanger. Hanger, right, so hanger is the clue. So maybe you put something like macrame or Viking knit through the top channel, something else through the bottom channel, and then hang something from the bottom of it. Am I right?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, okay, right, now tell me the real version.
You can use it with your climbing cords. You can use it with your t-shirt yarn. You can, multiple cords, chains going through.
Yeah. To give you sort of gathering points.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you can also then, if you make like a big wirework pendant or polymer clay pendant, just hang it off the bottom.
Ah, it's brilliant because actually the gauge of the holes, by the way, must be a good, I don't know, 6-8 millimetre.
Yeah, so
maybe?
you can get your chunkier cords and blades and things through.
Ah, well, I'm glad I wasn't that far out. There you go. Powers of deduction. £9.55 versus where they should be, Tom, which is £14.95. That's pretty good because you get 4 of those, and they are good and substantial, by the way. They're not what I always describe things either as, you know, full of body or thin and crispy, and these are not thin and crispy at all. They're not. They mean business. They mean business. Right, next up. See, even you laughed at that. You couldn't even say it, Tom, could you? Listen, I'm pure as the driven snow, as you know. There's no way I'd have giggled at screw-eye pins. Here they are, though. So is this for half-drilled gemstones, then? Could we drill into half-drilled pearls with these, Deb, or not? So what are we drilling into? Wood, maybe? Wood, because we get wooden beads sometimes, don't we?
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
We sometimes get
deep,
those wooden discs as well, don't we? The shapes and discs and things.
Yeah.
You could use it for that. Also, they work really well in your polymer clay. So
yes, because they'll set the screw will set them further into the.
It out.
Yeah, so rather than like a straight head, which might just pop out of its own accord.
Yeah, you can't use a straight one. You have to put a kink in it somewhere.
What are you laughing at? Do you know what? As well, I've just thought over here. I'm going for a walk. I'll be back in a moment. You know, we've got the studio walnuts.
They're £1.
Oh my word! How many? No, how many do we get? We get 10 of these. Now, you know we've got our potpourri over there, our decorative potpourri. So if you've got something that's wooden or, you know, nut-like or whatever, you can...
Conkers.
Conkers, to you too, madam.
You?
Do you know, my
That'd be
conkers
quite
this year
cool.
are going to be bigger than we've ever seen before because they're almost ready to go. We've got a massive horse chestnut tree in the garden and they're already there and they're already, you know, they're already niners in the making. So there you go. I don't know what this is, by the way, but if you have a nut case that you want to screw one of these into, you can.
You can, yeah.
There you go. I've got to unscrew it now to get it out. Can I give you that to put back into the potpourri? Right. Funny potpourri that we've got, isn't it?
It is,
Sort of a mixture of Christmas baubles, nuts and all sorts. Right, I've run out of products now, Tom. Oh, do I go and get some more boxes? Oh, OK, Kerry's going to save my life again. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, me darling. Right, so we're starting on the top layer, are we? 25, Tom? 25. Thank you, Kerry. Sorry, I haven't even introduced everyone tonight. How rude. I just wanted to crack on with the clearance so you got the most savings. We'll do what we normally do at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock. OK, ready? Sterling silver connector. Lots of detail.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. You want to see the thickness of it as well. Look. Check it out.
That's good.
That's like one of those chocolates that you get in an advent calendar, that kind of thickness.
It is. It is.
You know, like an after 7:30 mint kind of thickness. £13.45. Now, there's over 5 grams, 5.2 grams of silver here. This should be 2, 4, 5.5. This should be 2, 4, 5.5, which is about £25.
2 of those for earrings with a pear drop on the bottom.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Seed bead around this. Some herringbone with duos beyond this shape.
Look at you, just putting odd words together
well,
there.
you know, Deb. This place has changed me. Right, 26 next. I love it. I blame all you lot. Honestly. Right, OK. Now, let me just give this a little polish. Just a moment, please. Just needs a little polish. I use my lovely avant-garde shirt because this is really sweet and you'll have to forgive fingerprints. I'll just hold it, actually. So it's a beautiful disc pendant in sterling silver set, already bezel set, with a citrine. Now on the back it's completely black. Again, look, note the thickness as well. It's not, you know, it's not one of those that I could just, you know, bend with my finger and thumb and another finger at all. And it's completely blank on the back, so it can be stamped.
I thought that was it. I thought that was already.
What was the first price? Oh, Tom.
No way.
Oh, well, sound the sirens, please, Adam. Find any siren you can that's inappropriate. That's it.
How many have we got? Can I have them all?
It's the foghorn. Yeah, how many have we got?
I'll have them all.
Right, we only have 44 of these. It is the last stock we have in the company. Take it right now. So 3mm round is the actual citrine. The disc itself, do we have the 26mm. So it's an inch round. That's really good.
It's not easy to make a round either. Cutting it out.
Well, imagine, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, well, imagine how much the silver would cost you for a start. Do you know what
exactly.
I mean? £4.70. And we're looking at, what was the grammage again on this? 4.7. So 4.7 should, by my rough guesstimate, should be, oh yeah, okay. Well, listen, I don't need to say anything more about this. This is going home with you tonight. Sylvie, Sheena, Susan, Vera, Dee, Sharon, everyone coming on in. Well done. Don't need telling twice, do you, for something like that? Right, next up. Snap. Snap earring findings. Oh. Snap. Okay, Tom's going to show you the price tag. Is there something I need to do with these? Oh, snap, as in...
They're like poppers, you know, like...
Oh, so anything with a...
Press, so you get...
Anything with the press stud, you can...
Yeah,
Do you get the other half as well?
You get corresponding ones. We've had them on the website for ages.
Ah.
And then you can change, so it makes it adjustable, changing. So I've got loads of these at home. So if you do polymer clay, say a flower, and then you can change it and put a different one on.
Ah, okay. So, or you could just simply fill that with Cerulide and stick a cab on it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Very nice. Silver plate. Actually, they look quite nice as a standalone earring, I have to say.
Them just like that. They're really industrial.
Only when it's only when you look into the ins and outs of what it is that you go, oh, that's not what it's for necessarily. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Coming up next in clearance, we have... Oh, do you know, it wasn't stud earrings that my mind saw straight away with these, but absolutely. They're stud earring bezels, but I saw cufflinks. I saw cufflinks. You could very easily make cufflinks out of these.
I made all of these as well.
You get the butterfly backs. Oh, this is in silver as well. So they are a stud earring, essentially, but twist round the wire at the back to make a loop.
I've got some at home that I've made into cufflinks.
Add the toggle clasp, put something in the bezel, obviously. And Bob's your uncle and Fenella's your aunt. Nice pair of cufflinks for Christmas, or for some occasion that we wouldn't never talk about in August, especially when we just had one in July. Thank you for your lovely message. You can message through to a 60777, start your message, JM Studio. Amazing prices, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant. And we're doing it for the whole of this hour. I'm cramming the whole of this hour with clearance, and then I'm doing another hour of clearance at 8 o'clock. You try and stop me. This one's been a cracker, hasn't it? Now that's just rude, isn't it? That's just rude, that price tag. I like it because you've suddenly, if you do your polymer clay, your resin, your Cerulide, whatever it may be, then you've got instant stud earrings. In fact, to be honest with you, they wouldn't particularly look wrong if you didn't do anything with them whatsoever.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just nice, aren't they? You could texture them.
Yeah.
Or you could patina them.
Yes.
And then polish sections off.
And they're good size as well. I'll just show you across the room. I mean, it's not maybe quite my styling, but do you know what I mean? It's, yeah. Does that make me avant-garde, Adam, do you think? Yeah, do you think? There's my nod to avant-garde. So I mean, look how reflective the silver is, even across the room. Lots of you grabbing those. Please make sure you check out. Please make sure that you check out. Okay. Citrine. Natural citrine. Oh, just really unusual shapes as well, actually. Just very, very natural. I guess these are tumbles, are they? Fancy Nuggets mix free, born free, it's free as the wind blows, like that kind of free. 200 carats. I'm so sorry.
You can wear yourself out.
You might want to put them. Oh, I'm just going to sleep in the next hour, Deb, and watch you. Just give us a nudge when you're finished.
Yeah, okay.
There's a well-worn phrase. Press your, what I would suggest you do at home, by the way, in the whole of this hour with me, is just press the mute button, put on a nice relaxing CD, and just buy. Don't listen to me. This is fabulous, though, isn't it? Because this is natural citrine. Citrine these days, tends to be lacking a lot of colour. I mean, look at the rich goldens in this. This is really beautiful. And talk about avant-garde, talk about boho chic. The pieces you could make with this might make you look at this gemstone in a whole new way. Because I think some people see citrine, oh, you know, it's a soft yellow, it's sort of lazy daisy kind of, sorry, I don't mean lazy daisy the product. It's just kind of, you know, it's quite, you know, blowing free in the wind. But actually it can be really strong and defining for a design as well, can't it?
Yeah, it can. You've got really strong colours on there, haven't
Yeah.
you?
Oh, amazingly. Amazingly. I mean, there are some colours on this strand that you would love to see in something like an imperial topaz and get anywhere near the size of gemstone. This would be amazing. I love it. Okay, this is part of clearance as well, everyone. So already people are multi-buying on the web. You can see the price. I guess they can see the price on the web already, can they, Tom? Oh, you can't see the price it's going to. This is the price that you're seeing on the web, and you're now seeing it on the television as well. Remember, it's always best to be on the web, because I know what I'm saying might be behind time, but your prices are happening the second Tom presses the button. I'm not behind the times. This shirt's very nice. Actually, I have a picture that I put onto Facebook the other day of a... Oh, now hang on a minute. Never mind about pictures on Facebook for a second. Have a look at this. Now, wouldn't you want this strand just for that one?
Yeah.
That one alone.
Yeah.
At $385. Okay, this is why people are multi-buying, big time. So, here's what you need to do. I'm going to tell them how to buy, Tom. It's like it's 2 years ago since I was at that channel where I had to tell people how to buy. And jewellery makers, they know how to buy. They don't need my help. They've been here longer than I have. Sorry. You can call or you can go onto the website. You know that already. It's like teaching grandmother how to, you know, how to separate the whites from the yolks. Doesn't need to be done. But $385, that really does need... Muriel's in. She's in... hang on, I need to run up to say this. Clackmannanshire. Oh, it's a long way away. It's a long way away, but Muriel, we're glad you made the journey. Right. Okay, I have for you now. Oh, they are nice. And they're in clearance. They are in clearance. For me, they're a deep peacock. We classify them as a black pearl. For me, they're a very, very deep peacock. They're like that lovely aubergine skin colour. I love an aubergine. I don't like cutting into them, though. Do you know what I mean? You always think, oh, that's going to slip. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, I'm not good with aubergines. Oh, here's Denise. I love your singing. Denise, you're the one. You don't want to be going around saying that because people will point at you in the street. That's all I'm saying. If you like my singing. Although, I do a rather nifty turn at the karaoke, if I may say so myself.
What's your favourite?
Oh, well, I've got a few on the go at the moment. But Robson and Jerome, you know, there's a bit of Robson and Jerome going on at the moment, yeah. I know you're a big fan, Deb.
I am, yeah. They're up there with Elton.
I might,
Yeah.
I might do a little turn later of Robson and Jerome if you're lucky. I can only do 6 seconds, though, because otherwise I have to pay them.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that would be, quite literally, criminal. So, that's my own personal opinion and not that of Media TV Limited. $6.95. That's really good.
Ooh.
Actually, regularly, what we class as black pearls are usually priced quite a lot higher than the peacock pearls. So we're usually into the double figures, aren't we? 11, 12, 13, 14, depending on size and shape and this, that and the other. Oh, side drilled as well, if you don't mind. That's very, very nice for those really, for bracelets especially, because you tend to have a slightly more flatter side on these pearls as well, on this strand, I would say. So that would be lovely for a bracelet design. Actually, what a lot of people do is they get, you know, where you might have a watch that has seen better days and it's now, you know, the strap and the watch have parted company some time ago. You can get the pins to save either side of the watch, and then you can decorate with gemstones and make a new strap in essence, can't you?
Yeah.
This is a really, really nice. This would be nice to work with.
Dressy.
Very avant-garde. If you had the right looking watch, of course. $6.95. Well done, Pauline and Rachel and Denise in California. where it is 2 in the afternoon in California, is it? Good afternoon, I think. It could be morning, but good whatever it is in California. Oh, this is nice. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I thought nylon cord just came in. I'm in one colour on a reel. This is 2 colours in a plait. Sounds like a film. That'd make a wonderful bracelet straight away and very, very easily, wouldn't it? Ooh, how silky that is. It's £1. And you get a lot of it, actually. You get, 80 centimetres. 80 centimetres, what's that in English? That much.
If you're cutting it, wrap some
yard?
tape around it first so it doesn't unravel though.
Oh, okay. So do you need to, seal the ends, did you say?
Yeah, just put some tape around it so that it doesn't unravel.
Unplait.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
When you cut
4
it.
times around the wrist, roughly speaking. Isn't that gorgeous colour?
It is. It looks like fish scales.
Yeah, it does actually. Isn't it very mermaidial?
Mermaidial, yeah.
That's a very popular word here these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mermaidial or unicornical. £1 needs buying, doesn't it? It needs multi-buying. Nigel's got 3. Dawn, Jenny. Oh, Nigel's going up in the world. Pauline, Elaine, Deirdre, Andrew. A lot of the gents buying this one. Be nice trimmings as well. And I don't mean trimmings because that always conjures up the wrong picture. But if you've got a nice fascinator or a nice hat that just needs a nice trimming job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I do.
I didn't really sell that idea very well, did I? You know what I mean? A trimming job. Does your hat need a trim job? Right, we'll move on then. They will be sold out, by the way, by the end of tonight, definitely. Next up, 32, 3 and 2, 32. Now, jump rings in clearance, doesn't need to happen. Doesn't need to happen at all, because it only needs any of our. Oh, now look, right, these are fab. Really, really nice. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Hello. Made out of a 0.8mm gauge. And they're a 5mm gauge. So this is 5mm internal ID. So it would be 6 OD. I know this is important. 5 in, 6 out. There you go. And you get 10 of them. Oh, now hang on. Oh, just a moment. Sorry. Hello. Silly, tired brain has just jumped in. 9-carat rose gold.
Yes.
I was looking for, right, okay, so rose gold plated sterling silver. No, 9-carat rose gold. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a grammage? Tom? Is there a grammage on this? No. Okay, I'm going to have to guesstimate then. I would say that's probably about 2/3 of a gram, I would say. And that is definitely a ridiculous price tag. Oh. Yum, 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 yum. Right, okay. So, clearance is done for this hour, but don't worry, anything I didn't get to in this hour, we do at 8 o'clock. So it's fine. Coming up very, very shortly, in fact, a star by in the next hour, a selection of the most gorgeous South Sea pearls. And a selection of 5 of them, and they are really, really unique. They are on pre-order. I'm going to give you the code so you can go and have a little look. They are TDR O, as in the letter, 95. TDRO 95. Go and check them out right now on the web. Right, okay, after that bit of a manic hour, I'm going to sleep on Deb Rudge's shoulder in the next hour. It's going to be great. So stay with us. See you back here in 3.
It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker. Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Here at JewelleryMaker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. You can now book JewelleryMaker workshops online. Just head over to our JewelleryMaker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Okay, I'm sitting down now.
You're sitting comfortably?
I'm sitting comfortably and I'm
Good.
ready to begin.
Then we'll begin.
Oh, that was exhausting.
I'm worn out.
I know, just watching, yeah.
Just sitting here drinking my tea.
It was Matt, we're going to do another one of those hours in an hour as well.
Obviously.
Yeah, so if I sleep this hour, you sleep next hour,
Yeah,
and then we'll just drag our way through the 9 o'clock hour, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Welcome everyone, lovely to have your company. Right, we're going to get on and demo very, very soon because I think you've heard enough of my voice to last you a lifetime in the last hour. So, couple of promos first of all. I showed you briefly just before the break the South Sea pearls. I want us to have another little look as well because these are something you might want to think of. You might want to go and look at them on pre-order right now, look at all of the details before we actually come to these in half an hour. It's a pack of 5. And that sounds so wrong, doesn't it? Well, even when you say pack of 5 in relation to something like this, it sounds utterly wrong. Because to have one South Sea pearl would be a real treasure and a real treat, let me tell you. To have 5 that are all completely and utterly unique with that South Sea pearl brilliance about them. I mean, there are very, very few of these South Sea pearls in the business. They're so very, very difficult to get hold of. They go into, I mean, amazing that they come up in a day like avant-garde because there isn't a pearl really, barring I guess, a Tahitian pearl really, which I would really hanker after, to have a South Sea pearl in our midst. I mean, one single one in a pendant in a very small amount of gold. In fact, if you want to do some research in the next half an hour before we get to that, I would suggest having a look at South Sea pearl jewellery and with the tiniest amount of metal, be it either a base metal or a gold, and see the kind of price tags that are out there. Go and have a look, go and do your homework. It is on pre-order right now. The code is TDRO95. TDRO95. One more to show you, if I may, and it is our must-have for 8 o'clock. And this is a really special one. Now, there's no coincidence that it comes up at 8 o'clock, because you know what kicks off again at 8 o'clock. This, though, is a brand new strand. It's multicoloured agate. It's the most delicious colour tones. There are 200 in stock. You don't have to wait until 8 o'clock, because this is... Am I allowed to share that information, Tom? Okay, right. Not only, we've got 200 of these, it's brand new. Brand new in the late show is always good news, as you know, because these would be a 3-minute item in a morning show and they would all be gone. So it's great to have them now. They are, first of all, they're going under £10. Secondly, you can get your hands on them right now by pre-ordering, and the code is NKKZ59. NKKZ59. You can go and buy those right now. I think we'll be saying goodbye to a lot of those before we actually get to them live at 8 o'clock. Right, okay, that's it. My work is done. My work is done now. All we have to do is show you this yummy, scrummy kit. And I didn't think, to be honest, I would be seeing seed beads today. This chair really needs an oil, doesn't it?
It's so noisy.
It's like an old bed where all the springs have gone. Okay, have a little look. I didn't think I'd be seeing seed beads today, so this is great. Do you know what really, really excites me about this kit? And you're going to think, oh, come on, Derek, surely not. But the tassels. And you know why, because I have seen a pair of earrings with 5 tassels in each ear, and those earrings have been £110 in London. Mandy in Liverpool, hello you wonderful lot. I have 2 sets of the stunning South Sea pearls. They're so beautiful and huge, highly recommend them. Thank you, Mandy. If you've got yours as well and you'd like to share your thoughts, then please do. We would love to hear from you. Right, let's go through the kit then. So 5 beautiful sky blue tassels in this kit. I've had these seed beads recently in another kit, and I know any kit with these seed beads in is a complete and utter winner, because these are those beautiful turquoise, Miyuki opaque turquoise 8/0s. And you get a huge tube of them, a 22 gram tube of them. Oh, we also have some 6/0s. We've got some 6/0s in this kit, always a joy to see, especially if you like projects that build up quickly. So these are your, come on, where are you hiding? Miyuki Cobalt Luster 6/0s, 20 gram tube of those. That's another big one. Silver lined light blue 11/0s. I'm starting to recognise these now, before I actually look at the names. And the sizes. I always used to be rubbish with seed bead sizes. And these are these Magatamas?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. You've got the Miyuki long transparent light sapphire AB Magatamas. You get an 8.5 gram tube of those, and they are 4 by 7mm. What, I mean, just the seed beads and the tassels alone. Forget everything else. That would do me fine as a kit. I have to say, it's lovely. You also get your £6 fire line, 50 yards in a smoke, which is great, universal colour. You've got the silver lined, and actually most of the seed beads here are opaque through the drill hole, because you've got the silver lined, and the rest are AB, and the turquoise ones are opaque. So actually, no matter what, with fire line, which is great. So that's your £6 fire line. You also get a findings pack as well, which is your silver plated copper findings pack. I think it's is it the 21 or the 15p? 21p. So it's two pairs of shepherd hooks, it's five jump rings, 1 toggle clasp, and a metre of chain too. That'll be enough of my singing then. That's the whole kit then for you. It's a lovely kit, I have to say. That is a cracker of a kit.
It is really nice.
Tom, you have to make the price so right that it's wrong. Yeah, no pressure at all. After an hour of clearance. No! I've seen a lot of kits recently, and that price is... Well, if I was down with the kids, I'd say, well, wicked. Well, back in...
Down with the kids, really?
Back in 1987, I'd have said that. That's really, really good. So you've got your your 80 turquoise, your 60, what were the 60s again? Cobalt luster, your silver line light blue 11s, your Magatamas, plus the fire line, plus the 5 tassels, plus the 21p silver-plated copper finding. Sometimes it's just a couple of letters wrong, isn't it? 21.95.
Makes all the difference.
Okay, go, 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 go. Before we start the demo, go, 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 go. Hit the baskets right now with that. That's an amazing price kit.
It is. It is. It's really good.
That is superb.
Especially when, I mean, I've got loads left.
Yeah.
So I could make loads more.
Yeah.
You know,
But to have 6s, 8s, and Magatamas, and tassels,
yeah, you've got a nice selection.
and fireline.
Different sizes.
Can I just say, fireline every time, and I know I say this an awful lot, and I know you'll find the same thing as well. Whenever I see fireline available to buy outside of Jewellery Maker, in one of those stores where you pick it up off the loop, like you're buying a bag of sweets at the garage, $12.95, $14.95, or whatever. Lots of different prices out there. For that to be in the kit, and for that kit to still only be $21.95, for me, that really only does the seed beads. Everything else sort of comes along for the ride, doesn't it? Fabulous.
It is.
Right, De Bruges, over to you now. It's sleepy time for me, so I'm not making it long. Just cause.
I'm going to be like, oh, I need more space.
Just cause. Yeah.
Move over. Move over.
Right, here we go. Are we making these earrings?
Okay, we're making the earrings. Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
You've got 50 minutes.
Start.
Well, I've got to get a good sleep. I do snore, so you'll know when I'm in a deep sleep.
That's just not allowed. No snoring allowed.
Oh, I'm a terrible snorer, I'm afraid.
No, that's not good. Right, we're going to start off. I make my own jump rings when I'm doing my seed bead bits and pieces.
Okay.
Out of head pins because they're a nice fine gauge.
Yeah.
And they fit through the beads, and you can also make them any size you want. So just use your round nose pliers, or if you've got JewelleryMaker with different sizes on. Yeah. Turn a spiral. Quite often I've got a bag of bits of head pin that I've cut off when I've been doing other things, and I just keep them. And then I'll use those to make my jump rings. So cut the first jump ring off. So obviously you'll need 2 of those for your earrings. And then just check that it's all closed up and nice and neat, and that's fine. And then obviously you'll need your shepherd hooks as well. Yeah. So then I've got a size 10 beading needle, and I've threaded it up there. Actually, let me move my pliers for a minute, because otherwise I'll get caught. That's it. Right. So for the earrings, what I did was the turquoise beads. I love these.
They are gorgeous,
actually,
aren't they?
It's for the earrings, and also the sections, tassel sections in the necklace. They're the same. I just made like 5 of these, basically. So that's 2, 4. We need 38. 5.
You've got to count to 38
6,
first.
7, 8. 10. I can't count fast enough. 11, 12, 13. I should have put these on first, shouldn't I?
No, it's all right.
Dull.
No, it's all right.
Are you asleep yet?
Well, listen, we could be watching paint dry. This is much more interesting.
Have you ever done that? I have, because I mix up my own paint colours, and then sometimes I'll sit and watch it dry to see what colour I've mixed.
Yeah.
I have such an exciting life.
I've sat here with Laura Binding and we've filed our nails. That's what we've done. We did. We had nail files, didn't we, as an item? 2 for 45 pence, I think it was.
Really? Why would you use them on your nails then, though?
Well, because we didn't really have anything to hand to sort of demo with, so we filed our nails with them, like you do.
Really?
Memorable moments, great telly. We're up for the BAFTA for that.
Thrilling stuff, right? One of the...
Is that 38 now?
6. It's there or thereabouts.
Oh, okay, right.
I gave up the will to live at like 25. So then 2 of your magatamas and decide which way they're going to sit. So you can either put them both so they're facing into the tassel or both facing out of the tassel. And then, so we'll do that one that way, take the tassel. And if you look at the tassel, it's got a little sort of, it's almost got a belly button in the middle.
Is it an innie or an outie?
It's an innie.
Okay. Let's not pursue that conversation.
So I just put the needle and thread through the innie, and then
Ouch.
I'll shut up.
We
on
all
that
felt
now.
it, right? Yeah. Okay.
And then go through the magatama on that way,
Okay.
and then so I need to go all the way round into a loop to make a circle, and then.
So you're going through all of them now?
All of them.
All.
So what I'm doing is
however many there are on there.
Yeah,
through
I don't
them.
know how many there are. So
Listen, everyone has a different length
Do you
they
know-
like for their earrings, don't they?
I did this though when I made them all.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's only about 25. So I made the first one, liked the size of the loop that I'd made.
Yeah.
So then made all the others the same size.
And then went back and
again.
counted.
Yeah. Yeah. So zip all the way round. And then I'm going to go halfway round again.
This is nice because it's a nice,
So-
quick and effective make, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah. Oh look, I've skipped some there. We'll ignore that. So all the way round to the top. So you'll need to have an even number.
Lovely.
So up to the top.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is put one of these size 11s on. So, then 5 of your turquoise. 2. So you'll need an odd number over 3, 5, 7, whatever you want.
Yeah.
3. I can count up to 5 there. And then another one of your 11s. And then we're going to come back into the loop and through sort of its neighbour. So this would be the central point on your earring loop there.
Yeah.
Then. So come back in through there. And then I just went round a couple of times on that to strengthen that loop.
Yeah.
And make sure you go through the size 11 as well. And then just stitch back into the circle of beads and back down to the bottom of the loop, and then you can just tie the ends together, and I just use the thread zapper to cut the excess thread.
Do you know what would look amazing as well, Deb? Just sewn into the middle of one of these.
Oh, it would.
Just, you know, left, right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It would.
Any colour you fancy.
Whichever colour.
In fact, that's quite a
Do them
nice
random
colour.
colours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the green actually.
Oh, look, how about that? That's like a sort of iolighty kind of colour.
Oh, that's my favourite.
That would kind of work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that is my favourite.
That's the must-have strand, by the way. I'm not putting it in your eyeline for any special reason, other than we have got a brand new puffy agate coins strand coming up as our must-have.
Make nice rings.
It is on pre-order already and already flying out of the door. Now this is new, with only 200 available in the company. It's going under £10. Do not forget as well, down here in this box here is our South Sea pearls, and we're only around about 10 minutes away from those. Again, proving very, very popular. Grab those while you can because they are amazing, and they're going to a superb price tag as well. So,
Okay,
Here's the...
Finish off your... Oh, no, I've dropped it. I was poised
Oh,
for
sorry.
that whole time, and then I dropped it.
At the crucial moment.
Crucial moment, yeah. So, little jump ring you've made actually fits through the turquoise bead and then straight into your earring, find.
Oh, fabulous.
And close it up. And then you're done. Obviously, trim off your thread, but you've then got, got your earring.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? And it's a very, very... It's a nice... See, I think that's, for me, that's a nice quick win make as well.
Yeah.
The kit is proving very, very popular. Can I quickly remind you what's in the kit for £21.95? Because I think it's... For the constituent parts in the kit, which, you know, let's face it, the meat and 2 veg really is the... It is the seed beads in this, really, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Beautiful. To have the Miyuki turquoise seed beads, to have the 6Os in there as well, the silver lined 11Os, so they're all really universal colours. And the Magatamas, because they're AB, they work across the board.
Yeah,
and they work with a lot of your gemstones as well, which is superb. You've got the fire line, you've got the 5 tassels included, and they're very, very... they're unlike the tassels that are at the end of our gemstone strands, and I'm not knocking those at all, but it's a different finishing. Where they're finished with a... I'll show you. This is one complete length, isn't it, in the same colour, which has been gathered there at the top in quite a different way. The gemstone strand tassels are brilliant, but they're not necessarily quite as strong because they're actually bound with something that's a different colour. So it gives you a different look, and yes, they are longer, but I think in terms of avant-garde, I think these are slightly sleeker.
These are nice because they're sort of a plumper tassel to them.
Yeah, and they're very neat.
Very neat.
Very neat. Right, thank you, Deb.
You're welcome.
Oh, I've got to do some more work
Wake
now.
up.
Because I gave you a whole hour.
I know,
It's only 20 past.
Sorry.
Oh, well, never mind. Right, okay. What are we doing next, Tom? Black rutile quartz. Sorry, I've got to be able to see over here now. Nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. Oh, that'll be these then. Look at these. Ooh, yum, 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 yum.
They're cute.
Now, sometimes on rutilated quartz strands, the rutile can be a little shy and retiring, and you're almost sort of searching for it. My word, some of these beads are so rutilated. They are completely rutile. That's amazing. I love them. Imagine that working really, really beautifully with your pearls, with things like your...
Those black pearls.
Yeah.
From earlier would be nice.
Snowflake obsidian.
Yeah.
Lovely monotone vibes. And listen, monochrome even, should I say, can be ever so uniform. You know, dark light, dark light, dark light. This is a really nice sort of monotone, monochrome, ombre. It's me that's monotone. When I sing, monochrome is what I mean. I do beg your pardon.
With the lava kite skulls, these would look really cool. Yeah,
they would. They would. Check those out, actually, because we did those in clearance in the last hour. They might, fingers crossed, might be available. Depends who has and who hasn't checked out their baskets. £6.95 for the final 12 opportunities we have in the company for this strand as well. So if you like it, grab it quickly, because there are only a dozen chances. Lovely. Ooh. Ooh, I'm so glad it was this one. I'm so glad it was this, because I just love the colour. I find the colour really appealing. I realise it's a dyed colour, but it's so appealing. Do you know what it reminds me of? A bit like malachite.
Ah,
yes. Bit like malachite colouring.
Yeah, I can see that.
And these are shell. Aren't they an interesting shape to work with, though? Because they're almost like little half lolly sticks.
They make really cute sort of flowers, quite exotic looking.
Different petals. So if you want a flower with long petals rather than bulbous, rounded petals, like a daisy petal.
With that kit, they'd fit in perfectly because of the colourway.
With the turquoise beads and the silver line blues. Yeah, they go really, really well with the turquoise and the silver line blues. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, that's a nice colour to work with together. These are so cute. I've never seen this shape before in any strand, I have to say. This is new to me.
We've had them in all different colours as well, so if anybody's got the other colours, they'll look fab together.
Stunning. Ah, right, now come on, £2.95. I mean, that is next to nothing. You can spend more on a single coffee, can't you, these days?
I don't, because I don't drink coffee.
Oh. What about one of those exotic teas that you drink?
Yeah.
Even buying a cup of tea at the side of the road is not cheap these days, is it? You think, hang on, it's a bit of water in a tea bag.
I know, yeah.
There's even machines now, isn't there? We won't name.
What do you mean?
There's machines that you can go to, get the cup out, put it underneath, press the tea button.
What, by the side
By
of
the
the
side
road?
of the road. I'm not going to say
No
the
way.
brand because it's one I love very much, but I have to make mine at home so I can keep dunking the bag. £2.95. There you go. It's got to be the right colour, isn't it? You've seen those things on Facebook where they'll have like 12 different colours of tea, and you have to choose which one is your ideal strength. Because some people like, you know, they'll like that kind of tea where you think, how did you get the gnat to sit on the cup? Do you know what I mean? And some people like it where you can literally stand your
tea.
spoon up in it. Yeah.
Oh,
How
I
about
want to make
this?
this into a ring.
Oh yeah. Would you simply
Bend it, yeah.
bend it, shape
Bend
it,
it,
any
yeah.
way you want it? I don't know what that song might have
Yeah.
been. Actually, that'd be
recognise
quite
that
nice
one,
to the
though.
top of a ring, actually, couldn't you? Because you could
Yeah,
wire
you
work
could
around the
set
centre point,
gemstone in there.
and then
as
that
well.
could be the top of your ring, like a little bow tie, couldn't it? Almost affair.
I was thinking you could actually put, like those rutile quartz we just
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
just set those into each side of the loop as
Yeah,
well.
or you could have a top drilled
Almost do
pair.
like a yin and yang type.
Do you know what else would have worked in there? Do you remember those bezel set white topaz connectors that we had in the clearance?
Yes, they would.
They would work amazingly with this.
Yeah, they would.
And of course, you don't have to connect it to anything because you can simply loop your chain through the figure of 8 there, and that's it, job done. Shh.
No.
Word? I wasn't about to say a rude word. Tom said in my ear, should be. Should.
No. Are you doing that then?
What you do? This is how many grams?
How much?
2.2.
2.2.
Should be £10, so that's half price already in my mind.
Wowee.
That's completely amazing. £4.95,
It is.
and that
That's-
is 925 sterling silver.
And it's strong.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
He's lost it. He's lost it. There you go.
Earrings. You could turn it round and have it as earrings as well.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Let's do a quick... Oh, sorry. Let's do a quick... Yeah. Oh, we don't need that, thank you. We don't need a close-up. Oh, no, thank you. I've cleaned them out
for it,
twice
then.
today because I've slept twice today as well. Yeah, how many have we got, Tom? Tom? I nearly called you Tim then, because there's a Tim on the other team. That's why. Tim, Tom. Jane, collector in Merthyr Tydfil. Tatiana, collector in London. Sheena in Renfrewshire. Nearly moved you there. Changed your name and moved you there. Brian and Rose, hello, Violet. Josephine. Lady V in Lancashire. Oh, there's a story behind that, isn't there? There's a story about Lady V in Lancashire. I'm a lady. Maureen in Warwickshire. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How many left, Tom? Did I ask the question?
Yeah. I think
There
you
are-
asked how many.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 3 then. There's less than 100 left. Less than 100 left of these. Multi-buy, multi-buy, multi-buy. Don't be shy to multi-buy.
The other thing that would be nice
2.9.
for is
Sorry.
like a pendant bail. You could actually bend it round,
Oh, yeah.
fix it with a jump ring at the bottom.
With your bail makers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you could actually.
You could.
It would take a little bit of managing.
Because it's
Because
quite,
it's quite
solid, isn't it?
solid, yeah. I mean,
Obviously support it so it doesn't collapse,
yeah.
but that would be nice.
Yeah. Very nice. They're all going to go. They're all going to go. Oh, they're on the other T-bar. They're over there. Oh, that is a pear shape, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, that is these, isn't it, Tom? Yeah, let's hope so. It's the only thing I can see that's abalone, hopefully. All I can do is guess sometimes. There you go. Have I got the right one? Yes. Hooray! Well done. Well, it was on the Star by doodah. No, I didn't put it there. I promise you, it wasn't me. Well, it might have been. Right, 35 carats. So we have, let's do that in numbers, because 35 carats doesn't really mean anything in terms of abalone, does it? So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 double-sided abalone pairs.
They're a nice little shape as well, size.
Right, here was my idea with the infinity pendant, is that you could sit a pair in both sides, in or under or around. Right, now...
Nice, I like that.
Right, so look at your price for this, £4.95. You've just paid less than that for sterling silver. Look at that. That is amazing. So for your, what was it, £3 and whatever it was for the...
£3.85.
Yeah, £3.85, pennies, quite frankly, for sterling silver. Now get these at a really good price, because abalone comes in lots of different qualities, to be honest with you. Some abalone just has one single colour, and it's still beautiful, but you kind of think, oh, you could be so much more. Do you know what I mean?
And that one is, isn't it?
Like the actress that never quite got the part. You know what I mean? £4.95. You could make some amazing flowers with this as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Love,
yeah.
love, 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 love. £4.95. That should not be £4.95 as well. Can I just show you? I'm just going to home in on one for a second. And I could have picked any one, quite frankly. But look at the variant of colour in that. That's almost like looking...
It's a little face.
Almost like looking at an amylite, isn't it? Oh, it is almost like a little face, isn't it? Is that a bit of a scary face? Let's turn it over. There you go. Yeah, see your backside instead. There you go. Look at that. Looks right, doesn't it? Even the wrong way around, it looks right. And every one of them has that lovely luminescence about it. Right, first time we've been able to do this now. It's time, we're off to the South Sea for a star by. Right, we have something now which might not necessarily be the first time that you've seen a South Sea pearl, but I'm sure you realise now the great esteem in which they're held in the pearl world. They are something of a rarity, they are something of a scarcity, and the great thing about South Sea pearls is that the selection that we have, instead of being completely and utterly uniform and exacting in size, they are of a kind of a baroque nature. Now, let me just tell you what the difference means price-wise to you. If at this kind of size, and there's a breadth of sizes in this selection, but if we went for, let's say, the mid-size in this selection of 5, and we said, right, okay, we want 5 identical South Sea pearls, the price we would ask you for, when it popped up on the screen, you would just say, oh, do you know what, I'll just go make a cup of tea, I'll see you in 10 minutes. It just couldn't be done. To have South Sea pearls is something completely and utterly different. It sits in a different bracket. And I would say, although you have a selection of 5 here available in this star buy, the chances there are that they go to 5 individual pieces of jewellery. I think the chances of you using more than one in a single piece is quite unlikely, unless you've got 2 that do match very closely, in which case you might go for an earring. Yep. But apart from that, I think you're going to use these in independent pieces. I have to say, this is one of the largest South Sea pearls that I have ever clapped eyes on.
Isn't it?
And I love that natural sort of beehive banding that goes through that. That not only, you know, really sort of signifies Mother Nature's signature, but is absolutely unique to your selection as well. And that's what I love about this. It's kind of like a unique buy on television, because, see, the funny thing is about this business is that we don't have another business to the side that sells ready-made jewellery. And this is why having something like this almost works against JewelleryMaker as a channel, because the price that we offer this to you right now, you'll look at and you'll go, Right, well, I did the homework you asked me to in the last half an hour, and I looked onto the internet, I looked at South Sea Pearl jewellery, and I looked at, you know, one tiny 5mm pearl or whatever it was, but it was billed as a South Sea Pearl, it was on a little bit of gold, and it was multiple hundreds of pounds. So you're going to look at the price tag that we offer you, 5 ready drilled, ready to start making with South Sea Pearls. You will look at them, and the price will seem very, very out of step, because I'm telling you now that if we had a boutique to one side, if we had a, what would our other channel be called? Because it couldn't be called JewelleryMaker, it could be Jewellery Made. Let's just say we had a channel called Jewellery Made. So Maker was for making and the Made was for fully done jewellery.
That works.
If we did, yeah, you can have that idea for free, immediate, if you need it. Very, very small amount of sterling silver, and I have to say sterling silver wouldn't be, I don't think, your precious metal of choice for South Sea Pearls. You could, by all means, you can completely take my opinion and rubbish and throw it in the bin. It's up to you. That's the joy of being able to buy something like this. You're in control. But I think this is more of a gold setting, if not a platinum setting, for a South Sea Pearl. But it would certainly make a treat of a piece for you in sterling silver if you were starting out. I think this would be amazing, because you have got that unique nature to each pearl. Now, something I still don't know, you'll have to forgive me, because I don't know still whether this DVD has launched of Jan's.
No.
Right, it hasn't yet, but there will be a DVD coming, and everybody knows what it is now. I think it's not a, it's an open secret now, isn't it? It's a pearl inset DVD where Jan will be setting gemstones, round brilliant cut gemstones, small sort of 2, 3, 4mm round, into the top of fine pearls, so you can make the most amazing, incredible wirework rings and show off one of the most stunning pearls you've ever seen.
It's really clever.
And it's amazing, and I urge you, when that DVD comes out, and we filmed it, but it seems like 3 years ago, it was just a couple of months ago, and it's an amazing, and I've never forgotten it, not just because we filmed it at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I think the designs in it, they're so simple. When you see how simple the techniques are, you'll be like, oh my word, I should have been doing this for years. I should have been using this technique for years with pearls. Because if you get to a stage with pearls where you've been making and making and making, and you think, oh, do you know, I've got to the end of my mojo with pearl making, I don't really know what the next step is, then actually that insetting, gemstones, Swarovskis, whatever it might be, into even our diamonds. We've had round, brilliant cut diamonds that you could set into South Sea Pearls, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Right. Now, here's the only part of this which is completely out of step with everything we've just been talking about. Completely out of step. Because if you look size-wise, and I don't think... Tom, can I trouble you for a ruler if you've got one hanging around at all?
9 to 14,
now,
it says on the...
OK, the details say ranging from 9 to 14mm. See, even a 9mm pearl, I mean, that's 9 years of waiting. That's 9 years of waiting. Thanks, Adam. I'm just going to go for the height of this one. Now the ruler's coming at me from every direction. Sorry, thank you, team. Well done. I mean, look at that. That's, what, 15, 16mm tall? And in width, I'm going to have to, you'll have to trust me, I'll do this by eye, but that's got to be 12, 13 in width. So what you're getting there in terms of your value for money, and your sterling silver super fine head pins will go through the drill hole. In fact, your regular head pins would probably go through that drill hole as well. Would they struggle a little bit?
Possibly.
You might.
Sterling silver.
But you think super fine might be
the fine
better?
Ones would definitely go. Yeah.
And because they are through drilled top to bottom, you're keeping that wonderful. I mean, for me, that's a lovely sort of gentle, like urn shape almost to some of them. They are.
This one on the end tremendous. Is my favourite.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That one. I mean, imagine that as a
ring,
solitaire wireworked ring with a Swarovski or a diamond in set to the top, and you would be talking about several hundreds of pounds as a resale. Definitely, even if you weren't using your sterling silver wire, even if you're just using your regular silver-plated copper wire for the base of the ring, It's the way it's the pearl that you have, and it's the way that you are decorating it. Now, listen, if we're not going to do the inset for a ring, what would we or could we do? Would we set it upside down with the head pin uppermost?
Yeah, what I would do is probably use one of the head pins with the flat
yes,
end,
and have that sitting on the top.
Have it sitting on the top, so it just
that's
looks
a good
like
idea,
a tiny dot of silver on the top.
Yeah, and it looks really elegant,
then,
that, doesn't it?
And it keeps everything. Then do a really nice shank, and then use the head pin and just
to
wrap
anchor
it into the shank and around at the bottom.
That would be amazing. That honestly, seriously, would be amazing. And there are so many demos that you can draw upon from our guest designers in terms of style of ring. So any style of wirework ring that you want to make and then incorporate this into, oh my word, do you know what, the world's your oyster?
Definitely.
Well, it is. Pearls and oyster, pardon the pun. There you go.
Do you know, because you've got the range of sizes, you could do some really nice cascading pendants as well. Go to town. If you're getting these, you want to actually keep them yourself, graduate them in size, or pick out your favourite 3, and just do a really nice graduated drop.
Yes, you could actually. Let's just let's do that with this selection. Shall we start with let's call that one the largest, shall we? And that's
Daddy bear,
probably next in line your favourite.
Baby bear.
We got that one there.
Yeah.
And actually look, you've got that one which sits a little flatter, and that one's a little bit more like a rice bead, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
stunning.
Lovely.
Really, really amazing. Well done. We've got a lot of people who are, you know, you might be considering your place in that one. We've got a fair few people who've come in for that, and congratulations, because I think your first sort of dive into the foray of South Sea pearls can be a brave one sometimes. Let me just give you the heads up again on the must-have for 8 o'clock. This is incredible. Now, brand new, 200 of these. It's already flying out in pre-order because it's going. In fact, half the stock has already gone on pre-order. The price is there. It's under 10. It's 170 carats of multicoloured agate plain puffy coins. They are going under £10. When do we ever have a new strand on the Late Show? Not too often, but whenever Tom, I don't know, I was just waving to everyone, but whenever Tom's in the hut, looks like a scout hut from here, up there. When he's in the hut, in the TARDIS, there's some wonderful colours on this strand as well. There's some fabulous reds.
I like this one.
Yeah.
That's my favourite, I think.
That's very sort of pre-night colour, actually, isn't it?
It's really lovely.
Sweet. That's coming up at 8. That's coming up at 8 if there's any left. If there's any left. Right, next up, let's do a leaf pendant. There's lovely carved something there as well, Tom, which I'm loving the look of. Okay. It's always nice to know these things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, next up, sterling silver. Correct. Okay.
That is so pretty.
That's stunning, isn't it? Again, one of those agate puffy coins in the background of that.
Yeah.
In one of those amazing colours, whether it be a nice organic green, that was your favourite-ish colour, wasn't it, along there?
Yeah.
There's lovely iolite blues in there.
I do like that. That's like a sky at night, sort of.
That's nice. Some of these are banded as well. So you've almost got, you know, a little scape going on within each one, almost like a picture jasper. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
That's nice. Right, okay. That must have. We mustn't get too excited about it because it could all be gone by 8 o'clock. Could all be sold out and gone. Half of them are gone already on pre-order.
Yeah. I wonder what the price is.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea. But you can go and have a look now. NKKZ 59. Tom's got, it's all on the details. Tom's got his strap there for you. £4.95. £4.95. Sorry, I just wanted to, tomorrow night. Are you here tomorrow night as well then? Ha! Who have we got tomorrow night? Yeah. Right. Is it Alison tomorrow night? Okay, we're going to have a little look. Because I don't think something went out on the email today, and I don't think I think it mentioned me. Never does. And our lovely presenter, it usually says, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Or usually it's the lovely Ray, it says, and then I turn up. So it's Alison tomorrow. £4 and 95 pence. £4 and 95 pence. There you go.
Good. I like that.
Lots of silver on that as well. Congratulations. Right. Next up. Every day, Tom. Right, go on. I just can't have one of these situations every day. Right, anyway. Wood.
These are really cool. If you've got the pyrography tool,
oh yeah,
you can actually pattern them and then connect them up with jump rings and make really nice little bracelets.
You could.
Yeah.
Or you could take your homemade jump rings that you were talking about earlier from the head pins.
Yep.
And use those as a...
decoration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a linkage. In fact, actually, the colour that these are go
Yeah,
really,
they
really
work
nicely with the
really
reds in the must-have.
They do.
And I'm sorry, that is pure coincidence. It is, but there are lots and lots of those that are sort of that carnelian, almost like poppy red.
Actually, it works with the greens and the blues
Yeah,
as well, doesn't it?
yeah, it
It's
does.
quite an earthy tone.
It is. So we get 30 of these in the pack. And they are wood. I shall sprinkle them upon my hand. There you go. Oh, they're quite strong, actually, aren't they? They almost feel like they're ceramic, to be honest, in their sort of strength. Oh, nice recording. Love it.
That.
£3 and 95
I
pence.
It's a screensaver.
Yes, lovely. £3.95. Beautiful. Redwood. I love the description. Redwood. Tree unspecified. We don't need to know this tree, do we? Right, next up we have 30 of those. That's really good. Okay, lovely. Don't you start, Tom, now. See, I didn't go for the obvious one, did I, see? Moonstone drops. Got the must-have coming up in 15 minutes. How quickly is tonight's show going, by the way? Oh, right, okay, listen. Text subject tonight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We want to know about the most unusual job that you've ever had. And it came out of a conversation that Deb and I had in the dressing room before we came in, which you'll never hear about, but it was most amusing. So then it started us talking about the most unusual jobs that you might have had over the years. Not that we've had over the years, but you might.
Although I have had some very strange jobs.
Yeah, and you might have some more yet. Yeah. You are now looking at White Moonstone, by the way. 60777 and start your message, JM Studio. I want to know about the strangest job you've ever done. One of those jobs that you did and you think, wow, I can't believe that I did that. Like Director Kerry used to work at a bowling arcade and they used to clean the bowling balls.
I suppose somebody has to.
That's a tough old job, actually, isn't it? Oh, she loved it. She loved shining them, cleaning them. What did she do? Spray them with things and spray them with stuff and there you go. In the holes as well.
Sticky fingers and that.
Did you have to poke something in the 3 finger holes? Because they must get pretty grubby over the months, mustn't they?
I am not going bowling again.
Oh no, that sounds like Germ City, doesn't it?
I've thought about that before. That's ruined it for me now.
No, never put your fingers anywhere where you can't see where they're going. So, Moonstone drops. 80 carats of 5x3s up to 10x5s. It's a nice long strand as well. And here we go to an amazing price tag for an amazing gemstone. Ooh. Oh, ridiculous. Tom's giving them away. Tom's giving them away. I'm not allowed to say that, so I'll retract that statement immediately. There is a price on the screen, but look at it. Quite frankly, it's ridiculous. It's £10 too little per strand, don't you think?
Yes. You've got loads on there.
Top.
And they're pretty little daisy flowers they'd make.
Yeah. Yes, and as we're coming to the end of daisy season as well.
We are.
It's quite sad, isn't it, this part of the summer? Hey, no, don't you ever do that to me, because you won't see me either. Sorry. That's I can't tell you what I'm talking about. Tom's just threatened to not do my shift tomorrow night. No. No, Tom, it's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, I can feel a sore throat coming on already. £2.95. You wouldn't do that to me, Tom, though, would you? No, you so wouldn't. Absolutely good. Fabulous. Well done, everyone. Congratulations. Or anything from here? Are these agate wheels? Or are they moonstone wheels? Are they grey moonstone? Because for me, they could have been almost like a Botswana agate look. Do you know what I mean? It's very similar.
It's a very sophisticated strand, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In terms of the colour that you've got there.
And you're going to get that.
And I like the faceting.
Yeah, it is nice actually, and you've got a little bit of, and I'm not sure if you're picking it up on camera or not, but even though this is grey moonstone, there's almost like a peachy undertone to some of these stones as well. So it's almost like there's a little orangey glow inside some of them. I have to say that's stunning. And just as a bracelet, I think that would be really nice. Some spaces maybe in between.
Yep, keeping it simple.
Because actually, wheels too close together, let me tell you from experience right now, you know, that might catch if you've got any fine hairs or whatever, if you've got wheels that are too tightly pinched together. So I give them some space.
I'd put crimp tubes in between. It just spaces it out.
It's a lovely look though, isn't it?
Really nice. Nice graduation on there as well.
Keys in really nice with metallics and steely greys, which are everywhere in fashion. Of course, we'll all be covering up again in a few weeks' time, won't we, when all the sun's gone and that.
I've been putting my jumper on now. It's cold.
Yeah, it is. It's cooling down again now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is both a nice relief and a like of, oh really, is that it? I hope that's not all done.
Yeah.
$7.95. $7.95. Yeah, you will. No, I know you will. Have you? Oh, okay. Not that one though. Okay, that's all right. Anyone but. $7.95. Otherwise, I'll be very sick tomorrow. And listen, I love Alison Tarry as well. You know what I mean? I want to do that show, Tom. So you better be there. No pressure. There's plenty of time to sleep much later in life, I do believe. Right. Okay. Oh. What do you fancy?
These?
Yeah. Oh, these. Oh, you didn't know it was that long though, did you?
I didn't know it was that long.
Chrome dioxide. This gets better. Chrome dioxide. Remember, we've got the must-have coming up in 10 minutes' time.
That's phenomenal.
Right, some information coming through from Master Tom is that this is a brand new strand.
I would match it up with those pearls.
It's one of the, yes,
for sure.
Yes. In fact, let's do that right now, shall we? Let's key that in with one of the South Sea pearls.
Incredible.
Yes. And this is the calibre of gemstone and the quality of this particular gemstone. In fact, we might just need to do a little east-west journey. We'll take it through the centre, through the large, I mean, you've so many stones to choose from, but I want you to look at how absolutely beautifully clean this material is. There are inclusions, absolutely, yes, but relatively few. If you think of some chrome dioxide strands where you literally cannot see through the stone at all, yet it still has that lovely body colour, I have to say, these are awesome. This is definitely has a place in your collection if you are a collector of this gemstone. And this is one of the biggest, heftiest in terms of carat weight strands I think we've seen.
It's got to be. I don't think I've ever seen a strand of that carat weight of chrome dioxide, and to get that colour throughout the entire strand, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's literally from one end to the other. I mean, even the smallest graduation on here is not small at all. I mean, a 5x4 is not a small graduation at all. They're so perfectly matched in terms of their quality and their colour.
They are, totally.
Okay, there'll be very, very few of these, I would imagine, in the business, because I know the yields are becoming less and less and less in Siberia, where this comes from year on year. I know that there are certain companies that, I think at least for the last year or so, have kind of had to almost forget that this gemstone exists because they're just not getting the access to it that they used to. And of course, there'll be some years where the yield is lower or the quality just isn't coming out because there aren't that many deposits where this kind of material is coming out.
I can't believe that colour. That colour has got to be...
It's awesome.
The best chrome dioxide we've ever had.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. There's one up here, and it's got almost like a peridot green glow coming out of it that was shining onto your hand.
Yeah.
It's moved now because you've moved the strand. The one down at the bottom is doing it. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
They are stunning. And actually, you're right, the colour is coming through onto my hand as well.
Beautiful.
These light up when you go out into the sunshine as well. My word, what you're seeing now in terms of the richness of the tone, when you take this out into daylight, even if it's a cloudy day, oh my word, it leaps up amazingly. And for me, I have to say, looking at the quality of emeralds that come through, except the top layer of the Colombian emeralds, for a green gemstone, I'd almost take this, carat for carat, I'd almost take this over some emeralds which are, do you know what I mean, that are just not delivering. Tom's having a squeak. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I need that.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to be done as... Oh, we're going again.
Oh. I'm shocked.
Right, no word of exaggeration. When Tom said the price that this should be to us, obviously, £150 for any strand is, you know, it takes some thinking about. It is a considered purchase here at JewelleryMaker. To take a third of that price straight away, and just on something this is your premiere of this strand. Gosh, that's taken us by surprise.
That shut us up, didn't it?
Yeah.
That is, quite honestly, it is the best chrome dioxide I've seen here. It's got to be.
I can't disagree. I have to say it's some of the cleanest material in terms of inclusion level. There are inclusions through the strand, and of course when we have a 25 times magnification zoom going in, of course you can see every little thing. But I have to say, remember when you're wearing, and see, this is the thing about some strands. I'm going to lift this up for a sec. Remember that if you were wearing this as a neckline piece, by the way, or the majority of pieces, you're seeing it at an arm's length distance. I mean, if you've got a necklace on and I'm like this, you probably need to have words with somebody in authority.
It's personal space
Exactly.
issues.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, excuse me, do we need words? Whereas most people, Adam's wagging his finger at me. Too close there, too close. But I have to say, that looks like it literally was lifted out of a gold setting and put onto the strand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is heavenly.
It's under £100. Right, listen, I'm going to leave that decision with you, and we're just going to salivate over this strand for the next... Yeah, of course you can. Yeah,
Thanks.
Of course you can. That's another one that goes missing, probably. Coming up after the break, we have got... I've lost Deb now completely. She's gone. She'll be back at 9. We've got the must-have, which is the most beautiful agate. Over half of the stock, well over half of the stock, has sold on pre-order. It's going under £10. Its code, if you want to pre-order it right now, is NKKZ59. And we will be enjoying that together very, very soon. And guess what? We've had a nice calm hour.
We have.
Time for a mad hour now.
Mayhem.
Yeah, because we've got a clearance hour coming up after the break as well. So stay right where you are. That so goes missing tonight, I think. See you back here in 3 minutes. Wonder if that'll be here.
Will.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. Order from us today at www.JewelleryMaker.com.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/GetStartedWithJM, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Yo. I always listen to that music on the must-have sting and just think, so wrong for Jewellery Maker, so wrong. So wrong, isn't it? It sounds like we're at some kind of rave. We don't do that kind of thing at our age. We're all in bed by 10. It's why the late show finishes at 10, not 11. We're all in bed by then. Anyway, way past my bedtime already. So, are you ready for the must-have then? Let me tell you exact number that have sold on pre-order already out of 200. It is the best part of half of these that have already gone and have been completely and utterly confirmed and allocated. So, I think it's time you join the party as well. This is a fabulous strand. I have to say, it's got a massive personality in it. I love it. I love the variation of colour, and I love the exacting nature of the colour. Sorry, the size, I beg your pardon. Colour's amazing, don't get me wrong. But the size of these, they are exactly the same size as their neighbour. And you've got so many differing tones of colour. You've got, like, you know, toffee and banana twisted together. You've got lovely deep fuchsia, almost like fuchsia petal. You can almost see the veins within the petal, the banding within the agate. is amazing. This is beautiful. And this strand is going under £10. Right, okay, graphics are live right now. You've been able to buy this for the last hour, and you have been. In fact, nearly half the stock already gone. Can I ask you if you've got a basket, and this is in it? Can I ask you to check out that basket as quickly as you can? And you know I never ask about that. But with this one, I do know that we are going to say goodbye to every single one of these strands. It's Premier, it's brand new, it's going under 10. We only have 200 of them, of which just about a half are already allocated before we even bring it to air. So you must love the price enough to go for it, confirm it, check it out as well. We've got quite a few in baskets, and I will not nag, I promise you, but I'm going to ask you to secure your place in this, knowing that later on we have something along a similar vein in the same gemstone, a strand of gorgeous, gorgeous hearts in agate, which will go really, really nice as a partner strand to what we have going on right now. Well done, Collector in Angus and June in Greater Manchester, and Collector in North Yorkshire, my part of the world. Moira in Greater London, Vivian's multi-buying, Cleopatra's in London, Sarah's in Buckinghamshire, Sarah's in Cornwall, Ruth, congratulations, well done to you. Lorraine in the West Midlands, Brian and Roseanne in County Fermanagh, Sharon in Lancashire, 2 of these to you, Karen in Dorset, 2 of these to you, Susanna in Lanarkshire, 1 of these to you, well done. Collector in London taking 2, Ronald in Essex taking 2, Collector Francois in East Sussex, well done. Denise in California, 3 of these coming your way. Tatiana in Greater London, I've got a massive long name of list of names thing. Just rearrange all of those words, they will make a sentence, I promise you. It's like a puzzle, like an early evening jigsaw puzzle with words. I am going to ask certain people, and I never do it, I promise you, I never, you know what I'm like, I would sooner cut off my left arm myself and eat it than ask people to check out their baskets. Maybe not the eating bit. But Margaret, Collector in Bristol, Darlene, Anila, Patricia, Lisa, Lynn and JP, Jenny, Denise, Danny, Hazel, Rosalind, Anne in John O'Groats, you all have this in a basket at the moment. Can I ask you, and I'm so sorry, I never like pushing you to the till, because I always have this picture in my mind of a lady following me around the supermarket and saying, come on, time for pay for that stuff. You can come back in later if you want, but you've got to pay for this now. So I don't like nagging about stuff like that at all, as you know. How many left, Tom? Oh, my word. Right. Okay. Good job I mentioned it then, wasn't it, about the basket, because we're down now to about the last 30. We almost need a tension bed for this moment, Tom. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. No, actually, at another channel, they tried putting the heartbeat on me to try and get people worried and tense. And it used to make me physically feel sick. You would not want to listen to a heartbeat, would you?
No.
Unless it was your newborn. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't want to listen to your own heartbeat, would you? No, thanks. 8.95. You'd want to know that it was beating, Adam. You wouldn't want to listen to it, though, would you? You wouldn't buy a stethoscope, would you? Just going to listen to my heart.
No, that would be horrible.
Yeah, quite creepy. So don't play it as a sound effect on a channel when you're trying to get me to buy something. Thank you very much. Amen. Michelle is in, somewhere French, I think it is. De Sèvres, it sounds like. Does it sound convincing?
It sounded like it said goat.
Okay.
Cheval.
2 goats, maybe. Deux is usually 2,
yeah.
Isn't it, in French?
2 goats.
That's why I guessed the place was in France, because it said deux. Deux, toi. That was my thinking on that. £8.95. Danny, Jenny, well done. Mary and Philly, well done. Angela, Phyllis in Sussex. Hello, Phyllis, how are you? Janice is in Worcestershire. Violet's in Greater Manchester. More people adding this to their baskets as well. Hello, Rachel in Lincolnshire. Oh, checked out straight away. Oh, good work, Rachel. No, didn't even need a nag. You went straight from one column to the other. She's like, I'm not waiting for you to nag me, Derek. I'm having that. I'm just checking it out straight away. Thank you very much. Add to basket. Check out. Thank you. We'll only pay one postage as well. Thank you very much. Could have bought anything today. Can still buy up till midnight as well. Remember, it's every calendar day, so if you're watching in the morning, hang on, I'm going to do a morning update now, where it is just gone 6 a.m. in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes, because it's gone 6 morning, everyone, if you're watching on the early morning repeat. So I feel for those people who wake up first thing in the morning, they watch, and they think, oh, it's all about last night, isn't it? We're all talking about last night. So I like to say good morning to you as well if you're watching the repeat. £8.95. I think it's good to cater for all things.
As well.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what's coming up on the morning show on Thursday. What is Thursday in terms of a day? What's happening? Avant-Garde Day 2. Of course it is. I should know that. I'm on the late show. Oh, is Kleshner on the morning show? Oh, she is with Zena, isn't she? Has Zena still got her voice? Zena's still got her voice. Is it all... It's all intact. Oh, that's good. So Zena and Kleshner on the... Oh, and Elle, sorry. Elle and Kleshner on the morning show on Thursday. No? Thursday. Right. It could be today if they're watching at 6 in the morning, Tom.
It could be.
Anyway. Oh, got to move on. Got to move on. Is that it? Are we pretty much done with that? Okay, I'll maybe do a recap later if there are any. But now it's time for... Actually, that now should say part 2. Because this is now a second hour of flash clip. I do part 2. Yes, you're right, Adam. Quite right. I like the way that this is like it's from a 1980s game of Space Invaders.
Yeah, yeah.
You want the little things to send up the little lines, do you know what I mean? To break them down one by one. Anyway, flash clearance. Less jaw, more strand. Let's do it. We go number 1 first. Oh, hang on. There's wallpaper here as well, by the looks of it. There's all sorts going on. Doesn't that look like wallpaper?
None that I've ever seen.
Oh, okay.
Is that what your wallpaper's like, Gary?
Oh, darn. Okay, skip over
Giving
that.
the game away.
Pretend I didn't say that. That's the special room. We don't talk about that room. Right, next up, you'll see what I mean in the next item, by the way. How about this, then? Whole metre of antique bronze plated hammered copper fancy loop chain. You try and say that quickly. 39 by 30 loops, and it's one continuous link, by the way. Could you, I suppose you could convert this.
Yes, you could.
Could you? Yes. Could you convert, oh, you could, this could be a belt, actually, couldn't it? Yes, that's a good idea. That wasn't the idea I was thinking of, actually, but yes, you could transform it into a belt if you wanted to. But I was thinking about whether, and Fleur will love me for saying this, even though I think she's still on holiday at the moment. She's still here, isn't she?
You can't see it there.
Yeah, Fleur's still with us. I know you can't see us now, right? Okay, because I keep mentioning people and they've all left. They've got a whole metre of this. I wonder whether you could actually snip it, open
Separate.
it, and roughly chainmail with it, could you?
The smaller links, you
was
could
thinking
probably
about
undo them. I bet they're
I was thinking
not
about the bigger
soldered.
ones as well. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but then you wouldn't need to undo the bigger ones. Cut them, I
right.
mean. Yeah.
You're right. Yes, you can. They are open.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They'll
could
be
get in there
open.
and open them. Sorry. There you go. There's the links. Sorry, Kerry. I'm holding it up there in the air against this ridiculous shirt.
So if you wanted to separate them out and use them as like a bezel type thing for your polymer or sewing or anything like that,
Yes.
then open up the small links.
Do you know,
and
I
keep
wonder,
the
I'm just
big
going to take
ones.
one link at the end, and I'm just going to ruin its appearance for a second, but I wonder if you can gently... manipulate these to actually work with a cabochon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stretch them out, pull them round,
you could.
mould them, bend it, shake it, any way you want it. It's that song again. £6.95. And of course, if you're feeling really, really important, you could make some mayoral chains from them, couldn't you? Lovely. Let's all enjoy number 3. Well, not quite as much as we're going to enjoy number 4, Tom. But number 3, this is the one that I said to Deb looked like wallpaper for my special room. Look at that. It's lovely. It's like AB. I'm guessing this is... No, I'm not saying that. This is a synthetic leather. I take it, can you treat this, Deb, as you would do something like a beading foundation? Could you shibori upon it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. If you use your size 10 beading needles, they go through it really well. Gemma Crow and I used it on the Earth Angel that we made ages ago. And also, I made turtles.
Oh, did you?
Out of this sort
Oh, that
of
sounds lovely,
fabric.
actually.
So you could actually use this one, like, for a unicorn. Because if you cut 2 parts
Yes.
and then stitch them together and stuff it, then
Yes.
you can make little unicorns.
Oh.
So you can sew into it quite easily, yeah.
Yes, I guess you could make a cone out of it as well, couldn't you, for the horn?
Yeah. Yes, you could. And it'd be lightweight.
It would. It would. I love it. I love it as a card. I don't know why it's making me smile. I've got to the stage of the day where I'm quite hysterical now.
It's sleep
so
deprivation,
ignore me.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is sleep deprivation. Yeah. £6.95. What should it be, Tom? This one? Whoa! Stand by. This is one you need your sunglasses for. Look at that. Crikey! This is definitely for the special room.
It is.
Look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? Is that not beautiful? Wow, that's dazzling, isn't it? Technicolor. That's allowed, Tom. Look at that. I love that. That AB, as you sort of... Oh, look at that. Ooh. So, actually, a little bit of ruching on this, and you can create lots and lots of different sort of colour tone combos.
Yeah.
That's very nice. And its backing is almost completely plain. That's why I thought it put wallpaper into my mind, because on the back it's almost like an embossed wallpaper on the front. Whoa, hello, I'm here. Do you know what that'd be really jazzy for? You know, if you've got one of those funky water bottles, because we're all carrying those around right now. Imagine having something like that around it. You never get mistaken for...
Make your own wrap for a coffee cup.
Yeah. Yeah, for one of your reusable ones.
The reusable ones.
That would be good. Yes, you've got to use your reusable ones, don't you? Because you get your coffee cheaper as well, don't you? Which is brilliant. Right, next up. Oh, abalone pears. These are big as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 22. £13.95. £13.95, or 63p per abalone pear. And these are big, big, big. These are great. And again, abalone just works so well, doesn't it, with anything. Any kind of those like multi-tonal colours that you've got going on, this would be brilliant. Be brilliant with that agate strand we had as the must-have as well. We got next we've got. Oh, these are cute. Lots of people asking about these, by the way. This is a strand which is coming up for you. In fact, we've made some jewellery up with it. We loved it that much. It's a strand of agate hearts. So you know we did the must-have as the puffy coins. Well, at 8:45, we're going to do this strand, which is the big hearts, which is beautiful. So that's coming up at 8:45. Look at what's coming up now. I've got little treasures. Oh, are they? Right, okay, well, it makes sense that they are, but I just thought, actually, they can't be because there are so many of them. And it's these, look. They are... Hello. How many are... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Look at the size of them, Deb. 8mm square, so not square, but yeah, beautifully square cut, brilliant cut.
Are they flat on the back, or are they?
No,
I can't see.
No, they are.
Like the foil
coolated.
back. Yeah. Oh,
how sweet are they?
That's perfect, isn't it?
You know those cufflink bezels that we had earlier that weren't cufflink bezels?
Yes.
They were stud earrings. These would fit into there a dream. You could just glue them in, couldn't you?
They'd look incredible.
Or cerulean them in.
I'd cerulean them in. Yeah.
Yeah, because we never have A6000 anyway, so...
Or even resin. in there.
Yeah. E6, do you know, E6000 is so legendary, I've never actually seen it. I've never
like a
actually,
unicorn,
never
it's
actually, I really don't think I've ever seen it. In fact, I'm still not convinced that it actually exists. It's just something that once was. We have to get some back, don't we? 11.95. Right, okay. At 11.95, the price was so wrong it was right. But at 6.95, per Swarovski, you're looking at 58 pence. Which, you know, beat that. Beat that. There's a price challenge for you. You'd expect to pay much more than that, even for sort of like a glassy plastic kind of, you know, wannabe. Do you know what I mean? Because if I just put this, let's put it there where you can see it. So imagine that as a solitaire. If that was a solitaire diamond, for instance, which is going to give you that kind of solitaire diamond look, isn't it? Because this is Swarovski after all. It's the best simulated diamond, you know, arguably, that the world has seen. I mean, that's stunning, isn't it? Wowzers. I'm just thinking of, sideways. I talk on another channel about cruise holidays, and there's a cruise line called MSC, other cruise lines are available, who actually make a whole staircase in their central atrium on their cruise ships, and there's new cruise ships coming at the moment, where they have a whole staircase coming down into the atrium, which is just lined, every step is lined full of Swarovski crystal.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not. And seriously, I mean, they're beautiful. Awesome. Seriously, yeah, have a look. Look up MSC cruise ships, and you see, if you look at the videos of the interiors, you'll see the Swarovski staircase. They're amazing, and they cost it's ridiculous amounts of money, as you would expect, obviously. And they are amazing. Other cruise lines are available. Come and see me on another channel for cruises. Right, next up, another one for shoes, another one for a hose pipe, and another one for a sewing machine. That is our channel. That's fine. I was on that this morning, so you've missed that now, I'm afraid. Look at that.
Ooh. That's nice, isn't it?
Isn't that beautiful? Is that stunning or not? 18 carats. No, comfy, Adam. Very comfy. Look at the tonality in this strand. Because you have, which is almost a, you know, it's almost a Seville orange, isn't it? And then you've got that wonderful, rich golden tone. I quite often refer to this strand as a sort of St. Clement's. It's your oranges and lemons together, which I think is great because they're all, you know, in terms of the yellow sapphires, and these are from Madagascar. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful location. And actually, yellow sapphires are coming through with less and less and less colour generally in the, in the gem world, whereas these still have a good body colour, which is amazing. Even some of the Sri Lankan sapphires that are coming through, they're kind of lacking a little bit of colour and a little bit of depth these days. If I just pop that against skin tone for a second, just so you can see the richness of the strand, that, yeah, you can see. That is wonderful. Yes, you're right, actually, Adam. There are hints and elements down here in the strand of that little hint of a paparazzi colour. You know, where you get that sort of unique blend of a peach and orange and yellow, sort of three colours working together to give you that, whoa. Now that is a clearance price for this gemstone, if ever you saw one. That is a clearance price tag. I'm sure I've had a strand like this, and I can't swear for it being the same one, but I've had similar strands of yellow sapphire that I have looked at the price and thought, oh gosh, right, okay, if I was at home and I loved this strand, I would have to sort of hold back and think, right, okay, well, if I buy that, I can't buy that, or I have to, if I'm getting that, I have to knock that out of the basket, and I really want that. And you have to make a decision. You have to do some juggling financially, don't you, a little bit?
Not with that.
But with $29.95, if you're determined to make a, you know, a centerpiece, a cluster piece, whatever it may be, and you want yellow sapphires in it, That's the strand to go for, isn't it, every single day? Because that looks to me more like a 49, 59, 69 offering these days here at JM at just 29, wasn't it? Yeah, 29. Like it. Right, where should we go next? Ooh, tubes. Ooh, square tubes. Square tubes, sterling silver, gold plated. 10 of them. Now this is a really easy. This is a really easy one. Actually, Mark Smith uses these quite a lot as well, doesn't he, in kits, and makes wonderful looks, almost like sort of watch strap kind of constructions to bring the strength
like
together.
And then, yeah.
Okay, this is an easy one to prove that clearance is what it means. It's not just words on the screen. £7.95 is its should-be price tag. But no, because this is a flash clearance. Et voila! I thank you. £3.95, like little mini bullion bars of gold, aren't they?
I love these. I
They're
think
great.
the shape is just really cool.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you can actually saw them up. So you can make little, almost like squared jump rings, chunky squared jump rings out of them, which is nice.
Now that's a good idea.
They're just something different, something a little bit, you know, interesting to add into your design.
I think so as well. And I quite like those sort of banana shape curled spacer tubes as well, and interspersing something like this in between. So rather than that curve being too deliberate or organised, you can break it up and extend it a little bit.
Yeah. They're
Love
nice, really nice.
£3.95 stash builders at a clearance price. Do it. Don't forget, 8.45. Ooh, love this strand. You can hear it coming. Oh, these are on pre-order as well. Oh, okay. So if you'd like some of these agate hearts, which we're doing at 8:45, they are on pre-order already. MPKZ18. MPKZ18. Already doing very nicely, thank you. And they're not due for another 20 minutes, which means we've got more to fit into your flash clearance. So I'm just going to do as many as I possibly can for you. Cabochons! What? What's up, Tom? Oh, did I peak? Sorry. Did I shout too loud there? Sorry. Don't adjust your set. It's our lack of limiter. Oh, did you have to do interference? I wasn't interfering with myself. Banded black onyx. That's beautiful banding as well, isn't it? So multi-shaped cabochons. We've got 3 big ovals here, making up that nearly 300 carats. Sorry, that was a bit Elvis, wasn't it? £7.95. Oh, that's what I could do at the karaoke, isn't it?
Yes, you could.
You're not a fan of Elvis either, are you?
Some.
Some of the early stuff.
Yeah, early stuff's good. Yeah.
You wouldn't do karaoke Elvis, though, would you? Well,
I wouldn't
quite
do
apart from the fact
karaoke
that
anything. I just can't sing.
£7.95. You must sing in the car on the way here, though.
Yeah, but that's different. No one can hear that.
Ah, okay, that's all right. Those other people on the M6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deb's the only person that never gets stuck in a jam on the M6. Everyone's like, oh, that terrible noise. I'll quit. I'll move out of its way, whatever it is. Oh, did we get any most unusual jobs that people have done? Okay. Okay. Tom's going to... Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Had a couple of interesting ones. Can't tell you about all of them. But do keep them coming. Tom's enjoying them. Yeah, so somebody did some sleeping trials.
They used to
do. You get paid for sleeping?
Yeah, there was when I went to art college at Loughborough.
Yeah. And
they had like a sleep lab, and the psychology people used to test out, like watch you sleeping and dreams as well. They used to do type monitoring dreams and things.
Well,
Yeah.
you used to have to tell them
There was a
about them
lamp.
afterwards.
Yeah, and they'd monitor your brain patterns, so you'd have to go to sleep in like a strange hat thing.
Oh, I don't think I could sleep with anyone watching. You know, it's bad enough. You know when you wake up like unexpectedly and you're looking straight into the eyes of your other half, and you're like, ah, weird. $3.95. That is scary, isn't it? Like, what are you looking at me for? What are you looking at? One, what are you doing awake at this time in the morning? And two, why are you staring at me? $3.95. You don't sleep for nights after. $3.95 doesn't happen often.
That's probably just as well.
Yeah, probably just as well. I think that's why I'm away a lot, Deb. So I can sleep. $3.95. That's good going, isn't it? That's very nice. It's a gorgeous green amethyst as well, because this you can really go to town. You know, some green amethysts, you need to be very precious with it because they're big stones, and you know, you get a good price for them, but oh, Denise has just texted in. She said she had a job once boxing up crickets for a pet shop. She said they stink. Ugh. That's not nice. I told you I used to work for the rubber company, didn't I? They used to make they used to make rubber parts for your car. You know where your gear stick, the bottom of the gear stick, that bit of rubber down there. It stank to high heaven, and I was nothing to do with rubber. I was just, I think it was sales or something like that, and just the smell of rubber when you're next to the
I like
place
it.
that. Moving on. Let's continue with the flash clearance, shall we? Next up. Was her mic live then, by the way? Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Jolly good. There you go. So does that mean you could put on I'll ask you later. 65 carats pink sapphire in the meantime. Graduated rubber nuggets. See you at 9, Deb. That's when the official watershed starts, just to let you know, at 9 o'clock.
What time is it in the morning?
Oh, yeah, 6:30 in the morning. That's all.
Good.
Never mind. Morning, everyone. More tea? So, £11.95, down to just £7.95 for the most beautiful, natural, it's like that lovely sort of frosted look that you've got to natural sapphire. That's beautiful, isn't it? Just stunning, really, really nice, very, very deep in colour as well. When you consider what this is, you do not expect that level of colour these days because pink sapphire deposits are becoming lighter and lighter and lighter by nature. That is gorgeous, good price actually to get as a clearance, and lots of you are loving it as well. So does that mean you could do snorkel and stuff like that then without worrying? Because I don't think I could put a, you know, to do snorkelling and stuff.
No.
Oh, you couldn't do that, right? Okay.
No, I can do snorkelling.
Oh, right,
but
okay.
I get excited under the water and laugh. And I go, oh, look. And then I'm like half drowning myself. It's not good. Yeah.
Dear.
I forget where I am.
Which number, Tom, did you say, sorry? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could ever do that. Mind you, I can barely swim, so probably best to keep me away from all that kind of stuff.
I love this strand. I've got this about...
It's just stunning, isn't it?
6 or 7 of these.
Oh, I can see why. Do you know what? Visually, it's got so much going for it because it's got, you know, the best of the mystic kind of colours, purples obviously, and the greens, but it's also got the gold, and the gold tone in this is almost like the pyrite tone out of lapis lazuli.
Yeah, an antique-y sort of
A little bit like
feel.
bronzite as well, yeah. It's got an awful lot going for it. Now, you know, I have always said that I'm quite a purist when it comes to gemstones, unless the coating really adds something, and it does. It does. In spade loads with this. I think it's beautiful. It's going to make a lovely bracelet. And do you know what? The gemstone, because of the size of the gemstones, it feels substantial. If you had this as a bracelet, you would truly treasure it because of its weight and its feeling and its look visually. I just think it looks very, very smart.
I think they're gorgeous.
They are nice. £11.95. And again, you only have to look at the carat weight and the size of the drops here to know that that is one hefty offering.
And it's really clever because it works with your antique bronze, your rose gold, your yellow gold. It works with any metal colour. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's kind of like a universal. It's almost like, you know when you buy pewter shoes and they tend to go with everything in your wardrobe.
Yeah, they pick up the colour.
It's almost like that. Oh, sorry, back on the shoes again. Yes, that's another channel, Derek. Save the pewter shoe story for the shoe channel. Sorry, Tom, wrong channel.
One of those hanging from the bottom of the heart on a long chain, one of those agate hearts.
Oh, yes.
Would look fab.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's recreate it. Let's do it, yes, because they would suit that beautifully.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Yeah. The agate heart's coming up in, just over 10 minutes. We need to crack on. Got lots to do. Lots to do. What's in here? Oh, electroplated moonstone. I haven't seen these for a long time.
I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this for a while. And that's because this is a clearance show. So what we've done is we've looked in those, just those locations in the warehouse that have got just little odds and bits and bobs of quantity that we just haven't got into a show. It hasn't made its way into a kit recently. And it's quite frankly just taking up some room. So we are simply turning it over back to you at some amazing discounts. Now, this is electroplated rainbow moonstone, and you can already see the big sizes that you've got there. Very Art Deco. I can see the designs being from here.
Yeah.
Really stunning. Awesome. And the electroplating, of course, it's brilliant because it takes up no room, so it's not adding any extra bulk. It's still making the gemstone the star, but that electroplating hugs so closely to every contour of the gemstone. So even if you've got a little bit of a journey over the side of a gemstone, it's not exactly straight. The electroplating just perfects it beautifully. Susan in Lancashire says, I worked in a kitchen and part of my job was stuffing snail shells with garlic butter and snails. Yuck. That sounds vile, Sue. That sounds vile. These days you'd be able to get out of a job like that, wouldn't you? By saying, I'm
allergic to snails.
Exactly, I'm allergic to seafood. I can't...
Seafood?
Snails. I class those as seafood.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
They seafood and they eat it.
Seafood. Why did I think it was seafood?
I don't know.
Because you eat it. Because a snail's something that lives in the garden and should stay in the garden.
You can get sea snails, yeah.
Oh, I've had snails. It was on a cruise actually. The first time, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm not paying for it, so if I don't like it, it's mine. And actually, I'm not sure I would pay to repeat. Do you know what I mean? But it was all right. Didn't really taste of anything. It's a funny old texture, like I've got a gummy bearing garlic in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're selling it to me.
Yeah. It doesn't really taste of anything, does it?
Yeah.
It's more of it's garlic butter and something chewy in the middle of it. It's about it, isn't it? Have you ever had snails? £29.95. It's an acquired taste, I think, isn't it? I think that's the thing. Right, next up. Ooh, this is lovely. Oh, this is a full bracelet, Tom, yeah?
Have I got this one?
Look. Full bracelet. Look at this. Very sweet. Yes, this is what in your selection right now.
I haven't got this one.
You should have.
I should have.
Because actually, you wear a nice big stack. Are they all yours, so to speak, as in you've created them, or are they a mixture of?
They're a mixture.
Gifts and makes and.
Most of them.
We're having a little look,
1,
if that's
2,
all right.
3, 4, 5. I've made 7 of them.
Let me just see how this fits.
No, that's too perfect.
How that would fit into the equation. Does that work?
That works.
As a little addition, a bit more sparkle.
That's perfect.
Bit more
isn't it?
texture. Okay, well I'll go over here, so you can purchase if you like. That's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Now, are they CZs in there? Yeah, beautiful. And they've all been, it looks like they've been prong set, but they've been prong set very, very close to each other. You can't see the prongs at all. I did wonder whether it was a pressure setting to start, but it's not. It's actually a prong setting, but it's so cleverly done. and there are plenty in there. I'd say there's probably a good 15, 20 plus CZs all working in a cluster, so that means you're always going to get a little bit of sparkle going on. Oh, and the sterling silver is rhodium plated. 2 reasons why that is brilliant. First of all, it makes the whole piece hypoallergenic. And secondly, it means that the silver stays silver for longer. It's a wonderful... See, it's not going to look right across my hand because, you know...
I think you could wear it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's see. You might have to search for it in the nest of spiders. Do you think that works?
I do.
Do you think it needs something adding to it, or...?
I'd probably put like Eslon one on as well.
Ah, with it, yes.
Yeah, with it, yeah.
Yes.
I
would
that.
be with it.
You would.
Very good. 20. What's that in 17? I'll just throw it over to Deb in a minute. Right, oh, these are great because these are adjustable rings. Size 7 is about an N. Is that right? N-ish.
Yeah, I think it is.
And these are little adjustable rings, so they're rose gold coloured brass, and you can adjust the ring just by. Well, that's one way. That's one way of doing it. You can pull it
if you
gently
use your
apart.
ring stick.
Oh, and take it down a mandrel.
Yeah, ease it down the mandrel. Yeah.
Don't just rip it open like Derek did. There you go. No, me bull in a china shop. Anyway, you get lots of these, which is good. So if you do make a hash of one, you've 19 others.
Yes.
Which is amazing. $7.95. And they are adjustable. That's lovely. There you go. That's what my hand would look like if I was married. There you go. There's a reason to do it soon. $5.25. Look, cheap as well. Oh, no, I wasn't dropping hints. No. Everyone went, oh, hello, story to tell. Oh, no. Oh, no. It would only ever be done for practical reasons. Oh, do you know what I mean? It's all for the paperwork, isn't it? That's all it's for these days, isn't it? $5.25 paints up a cheery picture. I'm far too high maintenance to, make it official. Deb's in Yorkshire. Well done. If I'm like this on telly, imagine what I'm like at home. You know what I mean?
I bet you're a pool of tranquility.
I'm quieter. I'm definitely quieter. Definitely quieter at home. Thank heavens. I couldn't put up with me like this 24 hours a day. That would have driven myself around the bend. $5.25. Adam, you get paid for it. Never mind you're complaining. You get paid for it. You get danger money for this. Right, we're done with that. Very good. Oh, right, time for one of these. Something missing. Something missing in this studio now. It's just sitting there minding its own business. Yeah, spot the difference. That would have been a good game, wouldn't it? Spot the difference. Something's missing. It's just a chair. Deb came in. I can't look at that chair there anymore. I'm taking it out. Sorry. I thought it was just me that was making the place look a mess. Right, let's have a look. And this is already busy on pre-order, I'm not surprised. These are massive, I mean huge. To be used sparingly, I think. Oh. To be used sparingly because they are big. Oh, here comes another job text. I was paid to test security in shops to help the security set up cameras and places to watch for shoplifters. Ooh. So you were paid to go in and nick things, basically. That's an interesting job, isn't it? You see that heart there that's on the middle of the recording?
I know.
It's almost like a peacock's feather, isn't it?
It looks like
I think it's
been
this one.
painted.
Is it this one?
Abstract painting,
yeah, it is.
Doesn't it?
It's this one here, look. It's that one there, isn't it?
Oh.
Because it was the one that went in the recording. Forgive the fingerprints, because it's been through several people's hands by now, to do the recordings, etc. Isn't that beautiful?
The one below it's quite cool too, look.
Yeah. That's lovely, isn't it? Mm. Well, all of them.
And that one.
And all of them put you in mind of different teamings, don't they?
They do.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this one here. Okay, there are only about 20. Oh my crikey! Look at the names on my screen.
Oh, look at that one.
Look. I'll just show you from a distance because we don't need to see each other's names. But I mean that list, the names get smaller and smaller and smaller the more and more there are. And we started with how many of these, Tom? Okay, we only started with 75, so we must have next to none left. Okay, I'm not nagging to check out. No, I'm not. I refuse to. No, I'm not, Tom. I refuse to. If you're not coming to produce this show tomorrow night, I'm not going to nag them to check out their baskets. So who's going to nag me tomorrow? Ollie will nag me tomorrow night.
Oh.
That's right, because he'll do it with... He's a fine gentleman. He'll do it with that flair that only Ollie can.
It was Ollie last night.
Oh, was it? Well done, everyone. Congratulations. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those big hearts on that strand, and there are only 7 strands left, so be quick. It's a race to the finish for Collector in Devon, Lincolnshire, Veronica in Lancashire. Please need to check out right now because we're getting to the stage where we've got more allocated than we have, right, okay, more in baskets than are available. That's happened officially now. Technical sellout, Kerry in Newport, Donna in Cambridgeshire, Good Luck Hilmer, Graham Jane, Tyneham Weir. What's that again? Oh, you're right. Let me just remind you of today's must-have. Same gemstone, only just still available as well. Only just still available. It is the agate puffy coins. And they are delicious. And I think you get, is it 15 of them, did we say? Or is it more? Let's have a look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, much more. 17, 19, 21, 22. 22 of those puffy coins. Brand new premiere today. We started with 200. We are now down to the last very small number. So check these out at $14.95. Excellent to partner up and buddy up with those hearts that we've just had in the other strand as well. Take the 2 because this one is brand new tonight. Less than an hour old in terms of on-screen time.
Oh.
I know. It's a wee baby.
Little baby.
$8.95. Well done. We've got so many multi-buyers on this. It's untrue. Well done. Gertrude and Phyllis and Angela, Collector in Bristol and Margaret in Staffordshire. There are so many names. It would take me the rest of the night to go through them. And more people are adding this to their basket as well. Particularly having just taken the heart strand, they're going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Actually, yes, Derek, they do work really, really well together. I'll take the 2 together. In fact, let me put the 2 together, just so you can see on screen how well the 2 strands complement each other. Perfect. So for the 2 together, £20.90. And how much wonderful jewellery could you get out of those 2 strands? Just those. $8.95. Grab them quickly. You might be too late on the hearts, unless you've got them in a basket, in which case you might just be lucky. If you're watching at 6:45 in the morning, I'm not so sure these will be available. But you can always give it a try. You can always pop the code. You can always pop the code into the website, JewelleryMaker.com, NKKZ59, and chance your arm, even if it is the early hours of Thursday morning. Lovely. Right, next. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Free reign. No. 24, Tom. Ring bezels. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going there. We're going here instead. 24, Tom. Heart ring bezels. Have we not? Yeah. Can't do 24. That's disappeared into the ether somewhere. I can do the same thing in a gold colour, which is number 23. That's possible, apparently. Things just disappear in that wonderful system that we call, well, we call it hell. It does have a proper name. But we're getting rid of it soon, aren't we? How soon? Very soon. Hooray! Size 7. Stuff you don't need to know, but will make your life a lot easier when we have changed it. It will. Look at that. So, heart bezel rings, polymer clay,
Yep.
Cerulou,
Yep.
enamelling.
Yes.
Flood it with your
Shibori
enamelling.
ribbon as well you can put in,
Oh yeah,
because that's a nice size.
that would be quite cute. Size 7, which is about a JK. No, N2O. Sorry, N2O. Of course, yes, because that's.
It was like 2 minutes ago. Anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was at Gems
Sorry.
TV 10 years ago. I
it
do
was then
remember
as
we
well,
used to do
yeah.
the multi-sizing.
Yeah.
And I used to remember that's how far a size N. They always just give me size N samples, and that's how far they would go.
Oh.
Halfway up the 4th finger. Could never get them on. There you go. Nice looking ring as well,
It
with a
is.
nice wide shank to the ring as well.
Yeah.
So it could
is.
carry quite a weight
Definitely.
quite easily.
I'm thinking you could
$5.95.
actually use your piercing saw and just cut little hearts out of the shank as well to carry it all the way round. That'd
Yeah,
be
you
cute.
could. And actually, even though we say ring, you could completely think outside the box, you know, with a nice kind of tie design, couldn't you?
Tie design, yeah, or use it as a scarf ring.
Yeah? Really
Yeah.
cool. Right. Oh, next. Oh. Free reign, free choice. 16 black opal.
Ooh.
What?
Look at that.
$37 carats of black Ethiopian opal. Now, for those people who are new to Ethiopian opal, this is material that has been smoked. So it's taken on that deep and dark colour. This is not black opal per se. As far as my understanding is, it's not black opal. It is actually white opal that's then been smoked and taken on the smoke, and it's given this appearance of being black opal without destroying the colour play. Now that is a very, very exciting prospect, because if you think about it, since the sort of wellow, the semi-transparent opals have come out of Ethiopia in the last few years, there hasn't been anything kind of new to add to that. So for those people who love their opals, they've kind of been striving for, you know, either that extreme rare location or something new in terms of the treatment, which still maintains that wonderful pin fire, and which is rather beautiful. In fact, as always with opals, I'm going to put them onto a black just to see whether you can see more of the colour play, but oh, it's so frustrating showing you opals. My favourite gemstone, as you know, I get so frustrated sometimes showing that. You see it a little bit better actually. I know you're seeing it predominantly here, but it's an incredible strand. All right, going to leave that one there. Next up is 19. No idea what it is. It looks like something that should be on the corner of a frame. You know when you have a frame made for a picture, it's like something you could put on the corner, except it's not actually a corner, is it? It's like a V. So forget that idea. It's nice though. These are great. These are like an arrowhead. Sorry.
Ooh,
Let me clear the
I've
way
not
so you
seen
can see
these
from there to
before.
here. Yeah. These are great. They look like something from the DIY shop almost, don't they?
Yeah, they do a bit. Brackets.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're very thick and they're
But-
very strong, let me tell you.
They've got really nice movement to them.
Yes. So you could have them as scales, could you, almost?
Yeah.
Laying over each other.
Wire wrap them
Yeah.
so that they sit like that and layer them up. That'd
Yeah.
be nice. Can you imagine that as a bangle? If you did
Yeah.
that with loads of them.
Yeah, that
How
would be
awesome.
that would be really cool actually,
It
and the
would.
scaling of that would be right, and
Yeah.
it would look so reflective, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Because it is silver
And it'd
plated.
be articulated all the way around your wrist.
Oh, do you know what they've called this? They've called it
Ah.
a stamping blank.
Yeah, I think it's more than that though.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. That wouldn't necessarily have even popped into my head because it's not flat, because it's beveled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily have associated that with stamping because you might not want to interfere with the shape of it. But they are very strong, so you could. What do I know? What do you know, Derek? Come on, what do you know? £4.95. This is what Jewellery Maker is all about. It's about buying different bits and pieces.
How many do you get? 10?
And just having a play. Yes, you get 10 of these.
I'd multi-buy that and make myself a bracelet with it.
They are so strong as well. I mean, literally, I am really trying to bend that out of shape, and I just can't.
Actually,
I don't think
you could do it as a stretchy. The bracelet as a stretchy.
Yeah.
That would work.
Yes.
And just thread through those drill holes either side, maybe even with beads in between, and then. Oh, they're really cool. I like those.
Actually, that might be nice, and I know I keep drawing on about this, but that might be nice with a nice one of those agate coins in the centre.
Yeah.
In some way, you'd have to do a bit of engineering, I guess, to make that happen. But
not that tricky though.
That kind of could happen.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you did it the other way around, if you did it that way around, couldn't you? You could incorporate the holes in the bevels, couldn't you?
You can also drill additional holes into it if you wanted to.
That's true. Yeah, of course you can.
That's easy enough.
You would need some drill to get through that as well, let me tell you. That would be a very fine metal bit, would it?
Yeah, that would do it.
What are you on about, Tom? What do you mean box 42? He's pulling my chain, isn't he? Listen, I'm going to get the mould release out in a minute, if you don't stop. Should we just do it? I don't even know what it is. Shake to wake.
Shake to wake.
I don't know whether you meant to. It just looked like something had settled, so. I take it yours will probably have a bit more in it, will it?
I don't know. I've not actually used this one before. It will be for spraying into, if you've got any of your silicone moulds, sometimes your, et voila!
Et voila!
Sometimes your resin can actually get stuck in there.
Yes. So you spray this in
spray that in
beforehand or after?
Yeah.
Before. Yeah.
And then
I'd like to say it has some kind of instructions to help me in the back, but it doesn't. 60 grams, and I take it your bottle will probably be fuller than ours. That's probably one that's been used as a studio sample.
Looks like it. So then it means that you can get your resin pieces out more easily. Or,
yes.
I mean, polymer clay can do that as well sometimes. So you can, it's a useful product.
£2.95. £12.95, I do beg your pardon. Sorry, that was a faux pas, wasn't it?
It was.
£12.95, I do beg your pardon. No idea what I was saying then at all. Mould
Just
release.
Random words coming out of your mouth at this point, isn't it?
Exactamon.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, as we've done that, should we,
I think so.
Do you think we should? Yeah, I think in for a penny, in for £12.95. Right, silicone mould, which is for your polymer clay, isn't it?
Resin or polymer, you could use it. Yeah, you could use it for polymer, but it's for your resin, essentially.
Right. Okay. Could you mould, to get the shapes that you want, could you mould your cerulean in, then pop it back out again? Or maybe not?
Yes, I guess you can.
So the little...
Make sure you clean it, though.
Yes, of course. Absolutely. So you've got your little sort of half moon shapes there.
So you could actually, if you're doing your resin, you could actually make complete round beads with that.
Yes,
if you
with
want
two
to.
halves.
Yeah,
like an Easter egg.
Yeah, it's a
chocolate.
Nice
woohoo!
Graduate chocolate. You could.
Don't mix that.
I don't know
with
if it's food safe, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd mind really. Be easy to get out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Easier than an ice cube tray is these days. £14.95. Should be, but not. Next up. Yeah, these would be very avant-garde ice cube trays, wouldn't they, for hamsters? £9.95. I cannot say that these are food safe.
Exactly.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everyone. I cannot say these are food safe. compliance nightmare. Because it's for jewellery making, of course, as this channel suggests. Candy, you've got yours, well done. Julia in Herefordshire. I nearly called you Natashi then, I don't know why. Natasha.
That's quite a nice name.
It is quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Natasha in Conway. Anyway, sorry, I was nearly changing your name there as well. £9.95 if you want that. Right, okay, so I've had an awake hour. Well, if that's an awake hour, whoa, you've got a treat to come for the next hour. Back to Deb, more demos coming your way very, very shortly. Stay where you are, we've only got an hour left. You've got to be there.
It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker. Buying with JewelleryMaker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
At JewelleryMaker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com. Or you can post your photos to JewelleryMaker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the JM News. I'm Derek Marks.
And I'm Deb Rudge.
There you go. That's as far as we'll ever get in news reading. Although I think we're quite a good team. Yeah, she didn't have her glasses ready on time, but not to worry. So this is a bit of a jamboree of an hour. We've got storage coming up. We've got Deb's amazing jewellery, and I have to say, as Becky said on the mid show before we crossed over, the neckline piece that Deb has made for this kit is proper mamma mia. Let's look at it. Can't think of another word.
It's a bracelet as well.
Oh, so it can come off of that and on as it needs to.
Yes.
Oh, I like it. Good, isn't it? Spectacular. Really nice. And because you've got a strand of shards in here that are like a absolute dream, aren't they?
Yeah,
to work
dramatic,
with.
aren't they?
Yeah. Like we're in the Crystal Cave.
Yeah.
It's great. Shall we have a little look at the kit? Do I need to tell anybody anything, Tom, before we look at the kit? Do I need to tell anybody anything? The pearls. These here.
Mm.
Oh, right, okay. So if you're watching at 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, if you're watching live on Wednesday, you get the early heads up on this. But if you're watching at 7 o'clock on Thursday morning, the must-have, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening with that hair there. The must-have this morning, on Thursday morning.
They're gorgeous.
The deal of the day. Deal of the day must-have. Deal of the day. At 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Oh, that is early warning, isn't it? Multicoloured pearls coming up with Elle and Kleshner at 11 o'clock on Thursday. 300 available. I'm doing this for Tom, you see. Price-wise, are we no clues? Oh, nothing away at all. Not allowed to give you anything. Can't tell you anything. There you go. Is there a secret fiver going in my back pocket for that, Tom? That extra promo. There you go. Yeah. Add it to my invoice. Oh, 2 and 6 and another shilling. That'll be lovely. Right. I guess you'll get paid from here in shillings and sixpence, didn't you know?
Do you get paid?
Oh, I said I wouldn't mention that, didn't I? That's right, yes. Well, I used to, put it that way. Right, now, this is called Chain Reaction. Oh, there's a tempting little song, isn't there?
Don't do it.
Okay, all right. This is definitely more the Diana Ross version and less the Steps version of this kit, though, isn't it?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's amazing.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Isn't she amazing? Favourite song of Diana's?
Well, I do actually like Chain Reaction.
Oh, do you? Okay. That's good. Let's have a little run. No, I won't. I won't spoil those years of enjoyment.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, ready. Right, here's what's coming in this kit. First of all, you get a gold-plated findings pack. And this is the 21, I think, again, isn't it? Yeah. This time, slightly different 21. So you get 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, you get a metre of chain, 5 jump rings, 4 ball head pins, crimp tubes, and a toggle clasp as well, which is pertinent to the bracelet design that Deb has incorporated into a neck piece as well. Well, that's good. That's 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Like it. Let's look at what you've got, because you've got chain galore going on here, haven't you, in this? This is why this is called Chain Reaction, because you've actually got 3 different lengths of chain, haven't you?
And that one. The colour's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It is. Now, this is, what's this made of? Antique bronze plated brass. But you know what? It's the most delicious compliment to the findings chain that you get with this anyway. So the 2 chains you get an oval Rollo link chain, a metre of that at 2mm gauge, and you also get the brass oval link chain as well, a metre of that, and the links are 6x4. So you can get into all of those chain links easily.
It works really nicely with rose gold chain as well. Looks fab with that.
Yeah, and actually with the champagne gold wires, I imagine, and things like that. 2 strands of pearls, and then we get to the dramatic part of this kit, which is the lovely shards. So here are the 2 strands of pearls in this one. Beautiful gold nuggets at 6x7, and we're calling these peacock small nuggets. That's a very light peacock. That's a very almost like almost like sort of iolite, light iolite kind of colour. That's nice. And then you've got the big dramatic. Look at that. Look at those. This is a dramatic strand. I love it when it comes up actually on its own because they are superb. Golden quartz, long nuggets, just great fun. Always look amazing, always look dramatic, always looks richly expensive because of course remember you're viewing it most of the time, you are viewing it at an extreme, you know, at a distance. You know, it's a neckline piece or it's a bracelet or it's a choker or, you know, whatever you want to make. It's always going to bring the drama to the party, isn't it? I like this kit and I like this kit for its variety. I feel like this is a kind of kit with variety that I don't always see. And if I'm just thinking, I don't know what I fancy doing at the moment in jewellery making. I think this is a good, you know what, there's so much I could do with it kind of kit.
Well, it's going to work with lots of things that you've already got as well. Because the colours are just really complementary. They look fab together.
Yeah, they do.
They look really nice together. But if you put, I don't know, a shock of bright pink in there or something, you know, or any of the agate, like the hearts or the coins.
The hearts would be great in scale
really
with the golden quartz.
Yeah.
Right, before I sing that song, Tom, let's do the price instead, because it's already going through my head. So let's divert that completely. £24.95. So you've got the findings pack. You've got essentially 3 1 metre lengths of chain. You've got one in the findings pack, plus the 2 antique bronzed plated chains as well. The Rollo link and a metre, and the oval link chain at a metre as well. And that's before you start even getting into the pearls and the gemstones in this. Awesome kit, really, really awesome kit. £24.95. Right, now out of everything that you've made, what are we going to be looking at?
The centre section.
Oh, good,
So,
good. Our favourite.
Shall I?
Our favourite part. So this is the bracelet that can also be your dramatic centrepiece.
Take it off and then we can.
As a necklace.
Yeah.
We're just going to grab it.
It just unhooks, and then you can wear the chain on its own.
Yeah.
And wear it at a couple of different lengths if you want to as well.
Yeah, okay. You are free to remove. Oh, so you've put toggles.
So.
Oh, you put one on the necklace.
One on the necklace
and one on the bracelet. So actually any other toggle bracelet that you want to make that link in a design like that.
In. So if that is then.
So if you wore it without, it wouldn't look wrong. That as a nice long line accessory would look great.
You can wear it like that.
Yeah.
Or if you want to, you can then drop that chain down.
And then use the toggle clasp
connect the two.
For what a toggle clasp is meant to do.
So then I've probably
no, it looks great.
Scrunched it all up.
No, it looks great.
And then this just is quite. I've got three lengths of chain at the back because obviously it weighs it a lot going into the toggle. Yeah. And then it fits onto. It does fit onto your wrist. It doesn't look like it does. Yeah. But it will fit.
So it has got that flexibility.
It does flex.
Sorry, I could offer to help instead of just watching, couldn't I? Really?
It's fine. Just leave me to it. Anyway.
Let me help.
Thanks.
Let me help. Sorry.
It's not like
sat there watching. So what a gentleman I am sometimes.
It's not a piece you're going to wear like down to the supermarket or anything. No. Because obviously it's got to go with a little black dress or something. But then
it is drama, isn't it?
Yeah. Just sits on your hand, low down. Yeah. And it's like. It's a bit Lord of the Rings or something, you know. It is quite. Yeah, it's not shy and retiring, is it?
Oh no. Would you like a hand off now as well?
No, I can do that.
Oh, okay.
But
fabulous. So you can always scale that down if you wanted it to be slightly less dramatic as well, couldn't you?
You could just do like a little section, a tiny little section, rather than a whole strand, and have it, just a little focal at the front of your necklace. So what we'll do is how to actually get that to sit like that and not sort of spring open. So to start off with, all you need to do is take some beading thread and thread on, and it looks really nice like that, just popping a toggle on that.
Yeah.
It works really well with those yellow pearls. So all I've got is one of the shards, one of the pearls.
Yeah.
And done that for until I've run out of pearls.
Yeah.
So
that's a good long length as well, actually, considering you've got that out of that strand of pearls, which is brilliant. It just shows you the power of those golden quartz, doesn't it?
And I've still got these left.
Oh, okay.
So
I'd have that as a little design outside.
I know, it looked fantastic.
Just blowing around in the breeze. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah. So what I've done is I've left it all on the beading thread, and then I pulled the thread quite That was close.
Well, that's close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Someone's watching down on you. I'm going, not this time.
Yeah, not this time.
Not this time.
Next time. So then just slide the all of those right the way down. It's quite a cool game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you need a long length of your thread, but I wasn't sure how much it would take up, so I just wanted, I don't know, that's probably about just over 1 metre.
Yeah.
I suppose you could cut it from the other end, but
and you can add in if you need to as well, can't you? Can you?
Not easily.
Oh, okay. So make sure it's long enough.
Yeah.
At least I've asked a silly question.
So I've then got a little section on that end as well. So what I did was I put the two ends together, so it's then a loop. And then all you do is if you pop your finger into the loop and twist, and they start to twist up, so you can then leave it at that if you wanted to.
Yes, yeah.
Or what I did to make it a sort of chunkier section in the centre of the necklace is then fold it up again, and it will wrap itself around again. So at that point you can either sort of decide to leave it with just these two gemstones, or do what I did and stitch in the additional pearls. So I use one of the little spring clips just to hold that together.
Yeah.
And then I took one of the cords, so the longer one, and where the looped end meets these two tails, what you have to do, what you need is a little bit of play within that section, because you need to be able to feed the thread back through the agate. So it does take a while, but you can then feed it back through. So there's plenty of space in that gemstone in the drill hole to get your beading thread twice. And then pull that down. So I'm just going to undo that clip, bearing in mind that this second strand isn't yet attached. I'm going to re-fix it and try and keep the tension on it as well, because that'll then keep the twist in there. And then all I did was start taking these smaller pearls and adding them in and stitching through. So then
they're a stunning colour, these pearls as well, by the way.
They are. They're absolutely beautiful.
It's almost like they're... you know how you get a pair of jeans that fades very naturally? It's almost like they're sun-bleached in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And it's softened that blue. It's given it more of a sort of Mediterranean blue rather than a very obviously, sort of dyed blue. It's very sort of natural looking.
It is very... It's really pretty. It's almost like a mix of aquamarine and tanzanite and iolite and all of those blues. So
they're lovely.
That is definitely my favourite strand out of the kit, I think, just because of the colours.
Yeah, they're really lovely, as you'll see when you get the kit home.
So work out how far you need your little section of pearls to fit just by measuring across. And what you want to do is bring this from whichever strand it's coming out of, you need it to come across and go into one of the other strands, because what you're doing is basically knitting all 4 of these strands together. So if I then bring that across and go into this,
so everything you're doing is
here,
binding everything.
binding it all in together.
Okay.
So
that's why this is important.
So it won't then unravel. No matter what you do, it won't unravel. So when you're actually pulling the thread through, just make sure that the shards are actually sticking out and you're not trapping them all inside.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to, you can open it up and do it a bit looser. But
Yeah.
I found that if I twisted it every now and again, it retightens that twist.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't see where one of the sort of strands goes.
Yeah.
Because they all merge. It
Yeah.
just becomes one.
And the beading
rather
wire
than-
just disappears
Disappears into it.
very nicely into that design anyway.
Yeah,
It's
you
superb.
don't see any of it. So
I love it.
it's all in the tension then. So just that is the technique. Just
Yeah.
keep stitching your pearls in and going into the gaps.
Have a play with it and have fun.
And then to finish it off, all
Yeah.
I did was keep the tension again.
Mm-hmm.
So thread some of my pearls on the end,
Mm-hmm.
and then just add in chain. So I put 1 link of chain, and then a jump ring, 4 lengths of chain,
Yeah.
and the toggle. So, and then keep it tight.
Yeah.
But when you're doing that section there, all of this you've already stitched together, so it won't undo.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Superb.
really simple.
Love it. So have a play with it. Have a play with some ideas. Some really, really nice inspiration there. I can see you enjoyed doing that as well.
Yeah,
It's
it
something
was
a little
fun.
bit
It's just different.
takes you on a bit of a
It's
different journey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, while you're enjoying that, let's do a little bit of storage, shall we? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, they all come with it. Oh, do they
All
come
of
with
them.
it? Oh, okay, that's something we didn't... Oh, I see. Right, okay, so let's look at just the bag on its own, first of all, because this is great. So, if you're making designs and you're either, you're going to show them, you're going to sell them, then these act not only as a carrier from one place to another, but a nice way of displaying them. It's a beadsmith crafter's tote, so actually you can sort of sideways, you can point this at any craft and find the right pockets for the materials for whichever your craft is. So if you've got projects on the go, you've got marketing material, you've got your laptop, your tablet, whatever, that'll all go in the front part of the pocket. It might be part makes in there, it might be beads, it might be, where you keep your pliers and everything else. But a lot of this is about presentation. Because when you open up inside the bag, you've got all of these zip-up compartments of various sizes. Now this one, as you can see, is almost the whole entire size.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep a nice sort of memory wire necklace nice and sort of close, then that's great. And then you go into these further dividers. Now we'll put the price straight up on the screen for you, but then I want to show you these dividers. Now the divider pages, if you like, fit nicely into the complete thing, but also have their own one-touch fastening, so you can take them off of each other. So if, for instance, you've made a nice little selection of earrings, let's say, you could pop a pair of earrings into each one of those pockets, and then you could pop that straight onto your stand almost, couldn't you? Or you could be, maybe you're doing commission, or maybe you're doing wedding jewellery, and you want to show the bridesmaids the potential pieces that they might like. Here's a nice way of flicking through them, like a selection. There's lots of different size dividers in there as well, which is lovely.
It's a nicely made bag,
It is.
actually.
It's fabulous. £19.95. Good, 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 good. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Won't need to say that twice. Right. Okay. Tiger's Eye, one of my favourite gemstones. but not as we always see it. Slightly different. It's a little horn of plenty.
Nice.
That's what they call it, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Horn of plenty. It's almost like a little bit like a tiger tooth as well, isn't it? I think that kind of shape.
Yeah.
Tiger tooth, tiger's eye.
Shark's tooth, yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of... That's nice, though.
Stunning, isn't it? Really good quality. Really nice chatoyancy. And they're very durable.
Lively.
Very durable, which is good. And you've got the little loop connector there at the top as well. You'll pop a jump ring on that straight away, add it to some chain, and away you go. In fact, if you had two of them, of course you could have them facing in or out.
Yep.
And that could be an earring, couldn't it, just as easily? A little length of chain. Just going to lift this up. So, you know, you might not be able to see it from there, but as a little earring, it would work really, really nicely. $4.95. Actually, for a guy, again, it would be brilliant as well, wouldn't it? Just a little, you know, leather cord, and that's a kind of choker-styly, surfer dude kind of look. Surfer dude kind of look. I love that phrase. Surfer dude. It conjures up so many people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And they've all got shorts on. $4.95.
Long hair, too.
Long hair, yes, that's right. Yes, correct. All got long hair, like Tom.
Yeah.
You look good with long hair, Tom. Got the height to carry it.
Yeah.
Have a think about it. Right, what should we do next then? Yeah? Oh my word. I thought we were all out of this gemstone. I thought we were pretty much all out of this gemstone.
I've got this strand.
Oh, have you? Well, there are only 4 more people that can now, because these are the final 4.
I love it.
It is it's a stunning gemstone. You've heard the story about how it came to be, and I think that makes it even more special.
It does.
Because it isn't just the story of this gemstone was mined.
Yeah. It is
However
special,
difficult that
really
process
special.
is, it's how this came to be. It's not just about the mining, it's about, I think it's about the feeling as well, actually, isn't it, I think, with this gemstone. It's been beautifully faceted. You know, if you look at the outer edge facets, you can see as I'm moving it around there in the light, I mean, they're almost turning golden. Do you know what I mean? Wonderful.
It's lovely.
Stunning gemstone. This is some of the best quality, top level of any gemstone that I have seen here, I have to say. In the real rare sort of single location stones, and generally, I mean, 99% of this found in one region, as you know, in the Czech Republic. But it's been there and back again, which I think is quite amazing, isn't it? It's been there and back again. That's got special meaning to it, hasn't it? Beautiful, beautiful quality. And again, you only have to look at the size of worldwide, well, not even worldwide, but the price worldwide and the way that has gone for the top quality material. And this definitely sits in the top quality levels of this gemstone. If you look at the price of that increasing, and also their guesstimation, and it can only be a guesstimation in terms of years left in the mining. You know, and I can't ever put a figure on that, you know I can't. But it's said to potentially be mined out in the next decade or so. Now, I don't know, I'm not mining it. But if you think of how much tanzanite mining there is still to be had, and then you think of they're actually, you know, because they're finding 99% of it in just this one place, and it's not like Tanzanite 1 where you've got a 15-kilometre stretch of mining to choose from. This is a tiny, tiny yield. Congratulations. There are only a couple of spaces.
If there's any left at the end. Yeah, that's fine, because I can get it.
Right, this is a massive cabochon offering now. Now, if you think of the brand new must-have, in fact, should we put these on the overhead? Because they're so colourful and they're so carnival. Let's show you them in all their splendour. In fact, I always want to make a mosaic with these. You know, with some building foundation and some embroidery. I almost want to make a great big Oh, that's nice.
Oh, no, this is the one.
That's awesome, isn't it?
I'm in love with that.
That's like a big sort of ink splodge
That's
naturally.
a piece of art.
It is lovely, actually, isn't it?
And look at the back of it as well.
Yeah.
Look at the back first.
Brooch back.
Look at that.
Brooch
Right,
back,
that's the
glued
back.
on.
Yeah.
You've got a £50 brooch
Done.
there,
Oh, it's
in my personal opinion.
awesome.
In fact,
I just love it.
in fact, this one as well, which is just huge.
That one, if you glue
Yeah.
that on the back.
I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking about how to back, and that would
Adam
work.
doesn't like it.
Oh, do you want another colour, Adam? Do you want some blues to go with it?
Yeah.
How about does that?
You'd need the flat
Does that? Oh yeah,
side.
of course you would. Yeah. Sorry, Adam's putting me under
Yeah.
pressure now. You see.
Yes.
Is that better, Adam?
Adam's happy now.
Yeah. Textures are different as well, aren't they? Lovely. You could then fill that gap, couldn't you, with something else?
You could actually just glue a little pearl to nestle at the bottom.
Yeah. What about this as a combo, Adam? Does that work? No. No. I'm feeling that's a no.
Yeah, I think you like the blue best.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I mean, more than half of us, blue favourite colour, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. You just follow the sheep, Adam. Follow everyone else.
I want this. Look.
That's so cute, actually. As a brooch, it would just be amazing. How much were they, Tom? I didn't even notice the price tag.
No, I
Whatever it
didn't
was, it
either.
was worth doing. I think, you know, simple brooch back just on that one.
It's a piece of art. Just that one.
is.
I would pay that just for that one.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd do? Is I'd take the 0.4 white pastel wire.
Well done.
It's not going to be worth telling you by the time I've told you. And netting that
Ooh,
within white wire. I think I'd like that.
nice idea.
I couldn't wear it, obviously, as a brooch. So I'd
Why
love
not?
to do it, but I'd have to
could.
gift it. What, as a brooch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so. If you've got that, you need that jacket,
in a
though,
suit,
don't you?
yeah.
Yeah. You
Sharp
need that
suit,
kind of jacket
brooch.
that I don't wear. It'd probably be orange, wouldn't it?
Your jacket, yeah.
I'd look a bit like, no disrespect, but Timmy Mallet. You're sure he's a lovely man. I hope he's got his bike back as well.
Oh,
He got his bike pinched the other day.
did he?
He's put a substantial reward out to get his bike back. It's all online. Hope you get it back, Timmy. I don't think he's going to be watching Jewellery
I
Maker
doubt
though
it.
somehow.
You never know.
No, he might be. He might be seed beading as we speak.
I like these.
£12.95. Blue tiger's eye. Again, with the signature chatoyancy. Beautiful. Stunning. You just wiggle it just a little bit.
10mm rounds as well.
Yeah, huge round. So actually, even as choker
So
styly,
you can see them nicely.
that works. Even, I mean, just as a simple beaded bracelet, and even if you didn't want that as a clanger on the desk, you just do the top section, finish it off with
Yeah,
some lovely
yeah.
chains, or I actually see a nice bangle or a cuff design working from these coming out.
You know what? Shall I tell you what?
Go on then.
Shall I tell you what's just
Do you
popped
know
into
what,
my head? You know what?
mate?
Yeah. I forgot where I was for a minute.
Ain't grammar. Go on. Do you know what?
Those arrowheads.
Oh, yeah.
Shush, you'll like it when I get there. Those arrowheads, you could have these in between.
Yeah, you could. Gosh, the
that
phone
the-
lines have gone crazy now you've said that. £12.95.
I used to like you.
Oh, love it. Do you know who you sounded like then when you said that like
No.
that? You sounded like Joe Brand.
Did I?
Yeah, the voice sounded a bit Joe Brand, who I love. I love.
She's
She does
my
that.
auntie.
She does that Bake Off extra program, doesn't
she's
she?
not.
I'm
She's
not
not.
falling for that at all. I'm not falling for that one. Joe Brand's my auntie. Anyway, moving on. So, drilled corner to corner, which I always think is really nice for a square shape. be it a
Yes.
cube, or be it, actually, well, we'll call these, squares, or what you might know as a cushion cut. That's nice. That works really, really nicely. Now, this would work incredibly well with those bevels, would it not? Oh, no, maybe not.
Oh, better than my
But no,
round
not
side.
clearly not better. You're a JM guest designer, Deb. What would I know?
They would. You could wire wrap them into that actual point, couldn't you?
Yes, have
That'd
them
be nice.
suspended in the centre, like that other idea with the round
rounds.
puffy agate.
Yeah.
200 carats, big carat weight, but you've probably got, say, over 20 gemstones there to work with. I've got to count now, I've said that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 28. 28 is good. Didn't realise there were so many hiding around the back there. 28 puffy squares. You can't argue with that, can you? When you can go to one of these sort of gem bead places at the seaside, get a little pebble of rose quartz, no drill hole, so you can only sort of hold it or capture it in some way. And you might pay 3 or 4 quid for something like that.
Those as rings would be really interesting as well, because they're
orientation.
Good word for this time.
I know, and I'm asleep, remember?
Yeah.
I'm not at all awake. In fact, good morning to you if it's 25 to 8 on Thursday morning.
Morning.
Because in that case, I would have nearly been up 24 hours, if it really was.
Oh.
I know.
That's not good.
There you go. Morning show on Thursday with Elle and Kleshner. Avant-Garde Day, Day 2. Coming up as your deal of the day on Thursday. Multicoloured pearls, natural pearls, 11 o'clock.
They're awesome.
They are beautiful, actually.
Incredible.
They are nice. Tom is not giving me any clues as to where they're going from. I'll see whether Elle can let some little clues out in 25 minutes if you're watching on Thursday morning. That can't be possible. Tom just said Elle is worse than me in terms of anything that goes in there usually comes out of there. I can't believe that. I've got to up my game then if she's worse than me. I tell you what, I've really got to up my game. Because I thought I told you all the biggest scandal before anybody else.
Obviously not.
Well, if I've got competition with Elle, bring it on.
Whose is that?
I don't know, it's grey, it's not mine. It's not mine. Tom, you going grey? No. No, it's floor manager Tom. I was thinking no, it's not your shade, Tom, is it? It's not yours, Adam, is it? No, yours aren't long enough yet, are they? He's growing them. He's growing them. Right, sterling silver bangle. Have I the right one? Yes. Oh, you get gemstones with them?
No.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay. Yes. So on the outer of the bezel there, and this fits what size of gemstone then to go in?
6.25mm rounds.
How on earth did you know
It
that?
says it on the info.
Oh, it does!
I shouldn't
so
have told you that.
Claw set them?
Yeah.
Well, I looked at all of that monster of information and just looked down again at the bangle. I thought, oh, I won't even bother with that. Okay, so a 6.25mm round, but obviously a smaller round would go in there as well.
Not massively smaller.
If it was flat, if it was... Oh, no, you're right. It dropped through the hole in the middle.
Through, yeah.
That's true.
But you can obviously then fit in any of the 6.25mm rounds that we've had in the past.
I think...
Which would be nice.
What?
Or cerulean.
Yes.
And fill them with Swarovski, or you could do polymer clay.
You could. What's the gram weight of silver on this? 8.19. Right, okay, so 2 grams for a tenner, 2, 4, 6, 8. So this should be over £40 then, Tom, by rights.
I've got this bracelet as well. I've not put anything in it yet, but it's lovely.
You don't necessarily, I'm just thinking, you don't necessarily have to keep the prongs. You could lose the prongs completely, couldn't you?
Cut them off, file them down, smooth them, polish,
and then
keep it
and then
just as the loop, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. if you wanted to as well, if you did that, you could put jump rings on and a little chain going across with charms or something.
I'm just thinking you could almost make like a snaffle look that linked from one to the other, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, is it now? Oh, it is.
Ooh.
Guess the gemstone.
They're very nice.
Oh, you can't guess the gemstone because the name's already on the screen. But you almost wouldn't have thought, for the strength of the colour, that it was this gemstone, actually. No. I have to say.
They are lovely. Big pieces as well. Look at
yeah,
that
they
one
are
in the
actually,
middle.
because often rough nuggets, you can look at the strand and think, oh, right, millions and millions of possibilities. Do you get them home and you think, actually, I'm less able to work with those kind of sizes with the idea that I wanted. So you then have to scale down your expectations, don't you, of your design. But this is lovely. And don't take rough nuggets as that's how they feel when you're wearing them kind of statement. In fact, they would have been really nice.
Yeah, they would.
Woven into your bracelet design, you know, with the golds and the yellows.
Yeah,
those pinks would have worked really nicely because they're not girly or baby pinks. They've got quite a lot of, you know, punch and strength to them. And they are great shapes.
They're beautiful.
As a collector, you will want to get this material into your collection, I would say, if you like this gemstone. £9.95 should be. Are we doing another clearance opportunity? Are we? Why not? It's nearly the end of the show. Flip reverse the 9, you get a 6. Good. £6.95.
Wow.
That'll do me.
That does not look like a strand that should be £6.95, does it?
No, it feels like for Morganite you shouldn't really get 1 carat for that price. Do you know what I mean? At £6.95 it just seems ridiculous, doesn't it? So to get the real gemstone, the natural gemstone as well, all the way from Brazil, you just think about its journey to becoming this strand. From Brazil to where it went to be stranded, from wherever it did that, to then back to the UK as well. How are we selling it to you on screen at £6.95? You do wonder. You do what? Oh, it's because we don't get paid, Deb. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I've forgotten that.
You're spending our money now. Okay, well, go for it, Alison in Bristol. Don't give it a second thought. Well done.
With those pearls from tomorrow.
Yeah, with the multicoloured pearls.
Yeah.
Sandra in Surrey, don't you give it a second thought. You know what? We like beans on toast. It's fine. Linda in London, congratulations. What did you say there, Tom? Okay, a lot of people are asking about the price of the pearls. Now, Tom won't even give me a hint because he knows as soon as it's gone in there, it comes straight out of there, one way or the other, because I just can't help myself. So you've only got 20 minutes to wait if it's Thursday morning, and Elle, if she knows,
3 hours.
Well, yeah, but if Elle's worse than me, you'll know.
Elle won't know. Nobody.
You'll know by 8:10.
Because she'll.
Yeah, they're going to have to. You're going to cross it out on the schedule. Okay, all right. Well, you know, see how long that runs. Good luck. That's all I can say. It sounds like a challenge to Elle.
It does, yeah.
Elle and Kleshner, I don't think you can. I don't think you can beat that combo, Tom. They'll tickle it out of you. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, okay. So these come with little like lenses on them as well, which is really good. Do you know some people dry flowers, flower petals, and you know little collections of you know little you know what I mean, don't you? And then you've got the little lens cover, which you put onto the top, and that sort of magnifies whatever is there. Now I'm not quite sure how you bond one to the other. But my friend, our friend here, De Bruges, will. I think you might need to bond it in some way.
You'd need a little bit of hypo cement.
Hypo cement. Mm-hmm. Well, good luck finding that. Unless you have some already.
I have some.
Okay, you'll have to nip round to Deb's
and
borrow a blob.
Yeah.
In fact, 2, because you'd need one for each. You're getting 2 of these.
That's true. I don't know if I can spare that much.
Oh, okay. Just get some in stock, Tom. Come on, pull some strings. £4.95. There you go. That's what happens if you don't glue it in. But actually, it's a good way of sort of gathering flora and fauna. You know, little
feathers.
Yeah.
Fit in there as well.
Yeah.
Little feather.
Yes. Don't they say if you're in the garden that if a feather lands in front of you, it's been sent? It's like a message that's been sent from somebody.
I live in the woods, so it happens all the time.
Oh, does it? We've got a sparrowhawk nearby, so someone sends a big message every now and again. It's like a great big pile of a message.
Yeah.
Where there once was a pigeon. Well, you know what they're like.
They are.
Savage. Very nice, because they've got the little... are they little Diamante crystals there as well?
You can
Take that off.
print out photographs and things in there as well.
Yes, of course you could, yeah.
Or put a stamp in, or just, you know.
Yeah. And while you're waiting for hypo cement, you just sellotape them on. I'm joking. I'm joking. Just thought it'd be fun to say that in front of a guest designer. Right, what should we do next? Yeah.
Ooh.
Starry, starry night. Shibori. When do we get Shibori ribbons on their own?
Yes. We never do.
Never, never, never. Always in kits. Quite rightly. Actually, Sheila's on Thursday as well, isn't she? She might be doing a little bit of Shibori. You never know. Kleshner's on today as well on Avant-Garde Day 2. She might have a little bit of Shibori. Who knows? 15 minutes if you're watching in the morning with Elle and Kleshner.
Those colours.
They are beautiful. Love it.
I used some in a mermaid's tail in a kit a little while ago.
So you have got, with this Shibori silk, you have got the side that's slightly more matte, and then you have got the side that is super, super pearly lustrous. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? And it's so clever. I mean, just the process of how this comes to be, Shibori ribbon, is painstaking and amazing, and you would never want to do it yourself.
No,
you just want to buy the end result. Oh, do you?
I'm desperate to do it myself.
Oh, really?
I've got some silk, I've just not had time to do it.
Oh, you'll have to let us know how you get on.
Yeah.
I love that. And I love putting channels of, you know, sparkly things, pearls, beads.
Actually, the beads in the first kit, the colours would work really well with that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The turquoise ones and the silver line light blue.
Yeah.
Actually putting rows of like little spacer beads and things like that in there would work really nicely. £6.95, you get half a yard, which is lovely. And that's very, very good. Very, very good. Starry Night, I feel like I have seen it, I'm sure. I think I did a kit and it was with Linda or Sheila, and it was months ago, it was last year. And I think it had 2 different Shibori ribbons in it. I'm sure one was Starry Night, actually, and then there was another one in it. And I forget the price of the kit, but I remember looking at the price and thinking, beautiful. And, you know, you look at the price of silk scarves, for instance, and how beautiful they are. And also, I think with Shibori ribbon, you realise that even if you cut off, you know, 3 or 4 centimetres, you realise that how far that 3 or 4 centimetres goes in your design. And again, you can take short lengths, you can take a short length from there, and then you can take another one sort of 4 inches down and take another one 4 inches down, and they're all completely different. It's like chameleon. I love it. Time for... I was going to try and do the shape, but I best not bother. Let's let the VT do it instead. Yeah, it's difficult to do a star very quickly in dance moves, isn't it?
It is.
Adam had a go.
I think he achieved it.
Yeah, good looking star, nice crisp points.
It was
on
very good.
point, as I believe they say in the dancing world, do they? Oh no, that's in the sewing world as well, isn't it? You're on point.
Is it?
Yes. Don't ask me anymore. Have no idea.
I'll just accept it.
Yeah.
No.
It's for corners of things. On point.
Oh.
Yeah. like a quilt or something like that. Anyway, this is not the Sewing Quarter, that's the sister channel. This is Jewellery Maker. So, let's focus on gemstones. And we have left, I have to tell you, the best, I think, in terms of this gemstone. We've left it to the last because we are nearly out of time. And they have lovely rainbows running through them, which often you might see one dominance of colour play, excuse me, and it's generally either that green or that blue, but with a lot of the stones in this one.
There's a lavender there.
Yeah. Are you talking about
over there? Yeah.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah, stunning, isn't it? And look at that! Look at that rainbow in the bottom one. Yeah. Rainbow captured within a gemstone.
It is magical.
You don't even necessarily see that full rainbow spectrum, even in rainbow moonstone.
No.
Or you get such a tiny, tiny flash, but you won't get the whole thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's there and you can't see it, but it just suddenly, you twist the gemstone around in a different direction.
Yeah.
Change the orientation, and suddenly you can't see how you couldn't see it before.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it, is the magical aspect of it all.
Well, let's do that with this. Let's flip. Let's flip this and see what we see that is different on the other side.
Oh, that one had a real rainbow running right down the centre, didn't it?
Yeah, and that one there has now got a rainbow sort of falling down. You're almost looking for the pot of gold at the end of it, aren't you there? Oh, if only. And look at this one. This one's taken on a really sort of goldy, bronzy kind of nature, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
With that shibori that we just had, this would be the perfect strand.
Yes, because that would sit beautifully, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's let's go down here on the shibori. Look at that. If you bring that out. Oh, okay, right. So I think have I had this before, Tom? Can you see? I've had a very similar strand to it, and it wasn't £9.95. I know that, and it was quite recently, actually, in the last sort of few weeks, I would say, and it wasn't that low. We're just doing this as a sort of secret squirrel, although it's kind of going out to the nation right now. Not only at 10 to 10 live on the Wednesday night, but also at 10 to morning show on Thursday morning. Look at that. I mean, that's almost like there's a little cartoon going on in there. It's almost like, you know, you're watching somebody's TV screen through their front room window. Do you know what I mean? Not that I'd ever do that.
No.
But do you know what I mean? You know when you catch a glimpse of someone's big screen TV through the curtains? It's almost that, isn't it? Like peering through. Don't peer through. You know what I mean, though? But being able to see lots of colour through is what I mean. No, I never peer through. I would never do that.
I'm closing my curtains from now on. That's it.
I'm quite nosy if it's during the day and there's nobody in.
How do you know there's nobody in, though?
Well, there's nobody in the room, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Well, I never open the gate and go in.
Against the glass?
No. I'm just naturally nosy. Do you know if you walk through a little village and all the houses are in the same row as like the shops?
Yes.
So you look in the shop windows, then it'll be somebody's house. Always have a good look, don't you? Got to, haven't you?
I don't tend to.
You do at the seaside, don't you? Happens more at the seaside.
I haven't been to the seaside for years.
Have you not?
No, I'm desperate to go to the seaside. It's got to be at least
you've got to.
5 years.
You've got to. Well, you're landlocked where you are, aren't you?
I am, completely.
Landlocked. You need a trip to, trying to think where would be best, probably North Wales?
Yeah, North Wales is easy.
Pwllheli, somewhere you can say. Or Conway. Or what's that place where you go to see all the dodgy music acts these days? It's where they go to do their last gigs.
I don't know.
Real.
Oh, okay.
Or Prestatyn. No, I'm sure they're lovely places. They are lovely places. I'm only joking. Ammonite.
Oh, I like these.
Now, when you see ammonite, you should, and I'm going to show you this the wrong way round first, but you should rarely see, in effect, ammolite, which is mineralised ammonite. But if I turn this around, that is probably the right way around for this fossil ammonite. Yes? That would probably be generally accepted. It's sort of like a kind of wood grain appearance colour, almost like it has been made. It looks almost slightly contrived. I think using these this way round, where you're actually seeing those platelets of colour coming through from the mineralisation of this ammonite, and they've been very, very carefully excavated. And I'm not just talking about one in isolation as well, because you're going to get flashes of that lovely sort of colour play coming out of all of these. In fact, let me just bring this one up and you'll see a nice fiery red, hopefully. Yeah, can you see it across the top? Like a sunrise almost. Now again, that's the wrong way round. Well, you know, what's wrong and what's right. That's the right way round. And of course, you can actually bring these together and you can tessellate things like this, can't you?
Yeah. I love these. I've got loads of them at home.
Look at this. This is like, I don't know if you'll see this properly, but this is almost like a little volcano erupting out the top there. The colour play on it's enormous. It's amazing. And you get, well, 140 carats. I've got 4. I'll show you the size of the ones in my selection here. So you've got 4 very, very good size ones, 2 that are slightly larger. In fact, 2 could be earrings, couldn't they? That could be an earring.
Yeah.
Easily. £12.95. Who knows how old they are? Who knows? You don't date these by counting the rings. It's not like us. Oh, sorry, trees. There you go. Right, are we done? Oh, sorry. I thought we were all done then. I thought he said that's it. I was gone. Right. Oh, this is cute. Now, when I saw this in the schedule, we were both very, very interested because in writing, in words, it sounded very, very nice indeed. And the reality is not a disappointment. So it is one of these slider clasps. And this is a box bracelet this time, but this time the clasp, rather than just being like one of the discs, it's a skull. So you can slide that up and down. You've got the beads at one end to stop you going off the end. You've got the connectors at the other end. Liking this. Deb's looking at her own bracelets now and going, oh, I need this.
It's lacking.
Yeah.
It's just lacking.
Yeah. They are lovely. They are really lovely, but they're not a skull.
No.
£22.95. Now, if you think for a second about a skull motif in sterling silver in one of the charm shops right now and how much one of those might be, is it substantially more than the price on your screen without the slider mechanism, without the extra lengths of chain that come with this?
That's
and you
really
get one.
Nice. And the thing is that sometimes your bracelet, they spin round. So if you've actually got a feature that is the clasp, then it really doesn't matter which way round it is.
No, and it does actually sit nice and flat. It lends itself because almost the chains go in through the top of the head and they sort of come out from behind the mouth, so it naturally flows in the right way. In fact, does that not look amazing as an earring?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
I'm not on commission, so it's not in my interest to say, oh, buy 6 of these. But I'm just thinking, as an earring, not only is it fabulous length, you can move the skull up and down. You could change the length of that if you wanted to. You could put other chain through it. Amazing. We're going to do the rose gold version, Tom? Yeah. Okay, we'll take this one straight down as well. So this is rose gold sterling silver this time. Right. Let me make sure I put it in the right place for you. There you go. So same thing, rose gold on silver. What is the gram weight, incidentally, Tom? I don't think I really mind, to be honest, because this is about the styling, isn't it? Yeah. Lesser than the gram weight, but still the price tag is amazing competitively for the gram weight of silver. Let's bring that skull down just a little bit. And the thing is, the silicon grommets inside there are so super strong. Once you've set it in place, it will stay there. It'll need some physical assertion. to actually move it, which is really good because once you've fixed it in place, you've got it right. You've got it as you want it. So to have that slipping and sliding up and down would drive you bonkers, wouldn't it? And you'd want to, you know, throw it away or send it back. $22.95. Remember, we do have a money-back guarantee, so if you ever get something home and you think, not quite for me, for whatever reason, you have got your 30-day money-back guarantee, which is brilliant. Right, listen, I've got just a few seconds. When are you back, Deb?
13th.
Fabulous. I am back, yes, tomorrow night. That's right, or tonight, if it's Thursday that you're watching this right now. You'd think I'd know, wouldn't you? Alison Tarry will help me through that. Thank you. It's been fun as ever. I can't speak. Got to go now. Thanks to the wonderful team. Thanks to you. Stay where you are. See you later.
Come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey